I was like, have I ever told you you're my hero? And she's like, oh my God, do you mean it? And I go, do you want me to sing it to you? And she's like, will you sing to me? And I'm like, yes, I will. I'll sing to you.
All right, here we go. Episode 4 of the Unfiltered Among Friends podcast.
Previously known as Let's Go.
We got Jim Mock
like
back.
The name, I like the name change.
I do too.
I'm a big fan of the Let's Go thing.
That was more of a
Where are we going?
That was more of a thing with Jim when we played darts. So, but that's Kevin. He's here, and then we got Elizabeth. She's single, ready to mingle.
No, I'm not.
Oh wait, she's not single, or she is single but not ready to mingle. One of
Yeah.
the two. So, all right. Well, here we go. It's episode 4.
Here we go.
3.5.
We just got done with our fantasy draft. Elizabeth was our sticker girl. I'll keep it. Usually we say sticker bitch, but sticker girl. Because one of Jim's BGs couldn't make it. So anyway,
Next year.
Kevin, how'd you draft?
I guess Jim likes her better than me. That's okay.
Well, Jim's not very smart.
I think I as far as the draft, I think I drafted okay, honestly, with my limited knowledge on football anymore.
You made some questionable picks, in my
Well.
opinion. You could have had Bo Nix probably a lot later in the rounds, but
yeah,
Jim, how do you feel you did?
I'm scared because I'm looking at my grade right now and it was an A-, and I was trying to get a C or a D. I don't like it when I draft well because then I lose.
what did I get last year? I wonder.
I don't know what my grade was. Last year
Who was your sticker bitch last year?
we did it online,
That was all
Oh.
online last year.
so
Wait, we were still at your house though.
no, because I was at my house by myself. You were gonna come over, but I had to work, so you're like, fuck it, and you stayed home.
Really?
Yeah, and then the year before, I think it was you the year before, because your daughter's.
Yeah,
1.5.
because I was preggo.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
And
Were you before-
Because she's 2.5. She's almost 3 now.
okay, so then
So
it
I
was Erica, and then it was you, and then
Yeah.
Erica.
Okay.
And then last year, nobody?
Was
Well-
it a man dressed in women's clothing?
Last year we did the online draft. We did it online.
100%. I was at your house though.
No,
Yeah.
you weren't. Because I had to work, and you said you didn't want to.
I don't think I've ever missed one physically.
You haven't missed one, but
That
you
was
did.
last
We
year.
weren't at my house to do the online draft.
Last year's I had a B+ ranking with a projected finish of 2nd, and that's where I finished last year. So we'll see.
What do you have this year?
My projected finish this year is 10th. That's this year.
Shit.
Is that music messing with you, Sean? Should I kill it?
I don't know. I don't hear it in my headphones, so we're probably fine. Ooh, I got a B, but I'm projected 3 and 11. I never go by those because I was.
I'm projected 0 and 14.
I'm projected 8 and 6 with a
That's-
5th place finish. That's fine with me.
It's
I like
not.
that.
It's usually never
It's-
correct.
it's-
So
Mine was my last year's finish was what they projected. So hopefully that's not the same this year.
all I know is I definitely got the players I wanted that I knew I was been researching on. So I'm stoked if they do have as good as the experts say. I'll have a good team. But if they don't, then I have a shitty team.
How come you didn't pick your 49ers defense? Since you like the 49ers.
Actually, I was gonna think about it because they have Robert Saleh back, and he's fucking legit on defense. So, I'm not a homer. I don't ever, unless they're a really good player like McCaffrey. I'm not just gonna pick them because they're a Niner.
You don't usually mix your own team's players with your fantasy team. Not very often.
Okay.
I don't. Some people do. I don't. So I don't know if I have any 49ers actually. So
I've got more Seahawks than I wanted, but it's okay. I got their
She
defense.
okay?
Yeah.
I heard some good things about their defense. We'll see what happens.
Oh, good.
if you're wondering about Elizabeth, she has a daughter here, so she's got to kind of keep an eye on that. That's why she's looking away and stuff. So she may disappear here and there.
Yeah.
If she takes after Elizabeth, she's going to get herself into trouble.
Probably.
So-
100%.
Little backstory. I don't know if I think I've touched on Jim used to be my boss back at a company. I don't know if you want me to say the name of the company,
It
but
doesn't matter to me. It's fine.
then he moved on to sales. Kevin, I've known for a while. He used to be my brother's really good friend, but then
Brother's neighbor.
yeah, and then me and him became friends and started hanging out. And Elizabeth, I worked with at the job I'm currently at, and she moved on to bigger and better things. And she used to be in the National Guard, but she's not anymore.
Yeah, unfortunately.
Badass girl though. Don't mess with her; she'll fuck you up. So
With my words. I don't know how to fight.
But
I
you're
will
a veteran.
break your heart with my words.
Yeah, if you want to call it that.
I'd call it that.
Yeah.
You served the country.
Yeah, barely. Yeah.
I mean, you were in
Thank
it.
you.
I mean, there's not a lot of people that will do that stuff. So,
Yeah.
so yeah, we had our draft, which is fun. So it kind of got started off slow because someone didn't take the invite, which he had like 2 months to do, and then he just decided at the last minute to try to do it. Then he wouldn't log on to your damn Wi-Fi, which I don't know why the guy's so damn stubborn, but
Who was that?
it doesn't matter. I'm not saying
Oh,
names.
I
It
didn't.
was John.
I missed all that. Oh,
So
really?
we could have been We could have been done like a half hour, at least a half hour earlier. for
No,
that.
because John was really fast at everything.
He's
It
pretty
was-
quick.
Honestly.
Oh yeah, I was drafting two
It
teams.
was you. No.
I was not that slow.
Let's-
Maybe in the
Let
later
her,
rounds.
let her tell the
yes.
truth. Hold
But
on.
No,
Go.
but I was also drafting two teams in a row.
Yeah. Great.
Okay, well,
Yeah, the one that wasn't here took really short, and then you took like a million years. Like I swear, my birth was quicker.
it's my fucking draft and do what I want.
My daughter almost turned 3. For as long as
During the
Whoa.
draft.
During the draft. Yeah.
Yeah.
So 2040, she'll be our new sticker girl.
Yeah. If you guys are able.
Like and subscribe to see it.
I will be retired for 3 years in 2040. My goal year is 2037.
I'll probably be dead and gone. I'll be ashes on the golf course.
Nope, we'll be old as fuck walking around.
So,
Is that where you want to go when you're dead?
want to be cremated? We talking about
And
about
thrown
last.
on the golf
If you
course?
guys ever listen to our last podcast, we
Well,
talked
I
about
I didn't even know you had a
cremation.
podcast.
I don't want to be
With me and
cremated. I
Sam
don't want to
and
be
Jim.
cremated and thrown on a golf course. I want to be cremated and thrown at Baker Lake. That's
Is that what you want?
Why?
Yep.
Why
Sure.
Baker Lake?
That's just been a very big part of my life.
During sockeye season,
It don't matter.
you want the fish to eat you?
Sure.
I told Jim, I go, I want to be spread out in the golf course, and I want you to make a
Ooh, we should make
a
a golf
ling
ball
cod
out of
lure.
you
That
and
too.
throw you and hit you.
yeah.
That should
I
be
mean,
fun.
Then we can
He
kick
wants
your
me to
ass
make
for
a
one
fishing
last
lure out of
time.
it.
Yeah, that would be fun.
I'm down. Hey, whatever you want with my ashes. Be enough of them. Jesus. And I know Jim said cremation. What do you want? Do you want to be cremated or do you want to be buried? Or do you care?
Whatever my child has enough money to do. I don't really care. I'm dead.
Good
So,
answer.
cremation is probably the cheapest way to go.
Yeah, or throw me into the
I just
ocean.
don't want to be sitting in a coffin rotting away. I mean, I don't know. I
You
don't
could,
really understand.
you could have a much better chance of coming back though and fucking with people that way than
That
if you're
sounds
burnt.
fun.
Yeah, if you're burnt, you're done.
I want to be a ghost. So if I had a choice, I'd be a ghost and haunt
But
people.
you can be a ghost no matter what. But my thing is, I mean, if you're gonna bury me, just throw me in the ground without a coffin. I'll go away quicker.
Well, I
whatever.
mean, you could get thrown in the ocean. I'm pretty sure that's legal.
I mean, I think-
at sea burial.
think-
That's what navies
Yeah,
do, right?
yeah.
That's what
I-
the Navy does.
Very
often
OC.
think
Yeah,
that
thank you.
half the people I see being dumbasses on the internet say, why don't we just shoot them and throw them in the fucking ocean? Like fucking pedophiles, these fucking like all
We
these
should.
fucking douchebags, like
Definitely shoot
death,
pedophiles.
throw in the ocean, get rid of the body. You're good. Sorry. See ya.
Sounds like a
But
great
I
I
time.
think-
think
could
I
say
think
that word,
throwing
but-
something in the ocean like that isn't getting rid of the body. Like it's gonna decay and I
Yeah,
would
but all the marine life will eat it.
I would think
The piranhas.
So when you eat a crab, he'll be eating that
yeah.
when it's continue.
I think if we want to get rid of pedophiles, murderers, or whatever, put them on a deserted island. Let the best survive or whatever. Or
Ooh,
the,
Oh,
like,
like
the
that.
Hunger Games.
yeah, like
or
the strongest survive, right?
the movie with Ray Liotta.
No, we should do
Have you seen
literally
that?
like a Hunger Games and make it a TV show.
Yeah.
That would be fun.
Um,
That'd make a lot of people like.
Well, that was
Oops.
noisy.
Sorry.
You guys, this is a great subject matter. Let's talk about death and then let's talk about pedophiles.
Yeah.
Like, let's go.
I would like to put out there that
Stop
think
it.
something that I've learned because I've been in a pretty bad accident. been
That's a
pretty
word you
close to
can't
death.
say.
That,
No, I said stop it to the sound.
with
Hey,
with,
listen to him.
with kids, I think it's something that you should probably put down on paper somewhere.
What?
You want done with your body at death, because you don't want them to make that decision. I think
Why
it's
not?
something
I'm
that
gonna
should,
be dead anyway.
but I think it should be something because there's a lot of pressure on them. They want to make sure they're doing the right thing in your wishes, So I don't think that should be left to their own.
On discretion.
Yeah.
We talked about that on an episode or two ago about living directives, living wills,
Yeah.
wills, and who has what spelled out, and it's a good idea.
Yeah,
I
well,
have a
Elizabeth's
will.
getting everything I own when I die.
Shut up.
Do you have that in writing?
Not yet. I will.
It's recorded now.
Yeah, right.
It's on the
Recorded
internet.
and videotape.
I
think,
do
right?
think that I've seen a lot of death and a lot of greed go on because of death in the families and stuff. So I think it does need to be spelled out.
Well,
I actually don't have that
If you
spelled
have
out.
Speaking-
kids, yeah, I think it's.
I have how
Have it
my
spelled
all of
Oh, I
my
have a
assets are
will.
going to go, but I don't have what I want done to me.
I have a will, but my will could probably be contested because it's not notarized. All of
Mine's
that shit.
notarized.
Doesn't it need to be notarized? To be, like, actually legit?
Technically,
make sure you
it just depends
talk
on
closer
how.
to the mic. When you,
It just depends on how.
if you're gonna turn your head, just pull the mic kind of closer to
Can
you.
you stop
Well,
interrupting?
but you can't hear you when you talk if you're not close to the mic.
it just depends on how and if it's ever going to be
Do this.
challenged
Do that.
in the future.
Put
you
it
know.
in
Yeah,
my mouth.
Do that again.
Yep, it's okay.
So I mean, if you got more than one sibling, or more than one kid, then I can see maybe having doing all of that. I really don't think there's going to be a lot of fight when I go. So I think the will that I have would probably stand up. Would it stand up in court in the long run? Probably not.
Why don't you just notarize it? It's
Yeah,
easy.
Isn't it super easy?
It is. It's just not something I've done. But yeah, it's probably something I should.
Well,
I have a
speaking-
girl that notarizes. She'll come to your house. You want
Yeah,
you want
he
the
has a
link?
lot of girls.
You want
no,
the?
no, I'll figure it out.
She's really good. She does all my ex-wife's legal stuff. She's a professional. She works for
Sorry.
The one that
WGF.
you gave me was so
Yeah.
funny.
Wasn't
Speaking-
like that.
but
She's not one of the
speaking-
broken girls. I'm just saying she's a professional.
Speaking of death, Kevin's name is Second Chance. Why is that?
Why? Because I am on my second chance of life.
Can
100%.
you Talk about it.
I can if you'd like. I mean, I don't.
Yes, talk
It's
about
not
it.
my life. I mean,
I don't
it's
think a lot of these.
not- it's-
I don't
mean,
know. Jim, I think knows. He's been
It's
around. I don't
definitely
know
it's
if she
definitely a
knows.
story of my life, but
I
I
know
don't
the
like
story.
to put it out there and make people think that that's my life. So,
But no, but it's a kind of inspiring story of basically love, not giving up, and basically, like, do doctors really give you all the information, or they just kind of give up? Or I
well,
mean, like,
it comes
you
down
know.
to overcoming a lot of odds.
correct.
So I was in a really bad dirt bike accident 5 years ago, 2020, Father's Day of 2020. I woke up 21 days later, and I have no recollection of the day at all. I don't know what happened. I don't know. I don't have any. Like I said, I have no recollection of the day at all. I was flown. I woke up in Harborview. My accident happened over in the Tri-Cities. I spent 87 days in Harborview. Went through dialysis, all kinds of rehab. Finally was able to come home and got back to work. Is really what it came down to. It's just perseverance. you
But
know? I mean,
the doctor said there was no chance, and
The-
your wife pretty much forced
the
them
doctors
to fly
over
you.
in the Tri-Cities told my wife that if Kevin wakes up, he's going to be. What did they say? They told her that if Kevin wakes up, the party's on me.
No quality of life.
Yeah, there's not going to be any quality of life. He's going to need full-time care. Had a brain injury. They didn't have any idea what kind of quality of life I was going to have when and if I ever woke up. But I woke up about, if I recall correctly, 2 or 3 days after I got to Harborview.
But she didn't give up. She said
She
no.
did
He's
not give up.
going to Harvard because they.
And that's
didn't they-
why I
yeah.
went to Harborview, was because she pushed the insurance and the hospital to get me a second opinion. And once I got to Harborview, they did their own brain scans. They did all of their own assessment, and basically I was on the mend once I got there.
That's one of the number one trauma centers in
Yeah,
the
yeah.
United States.
Yeah, absolutely.
Top 5.
And you know, like you had mentioned earlier about the nurses and stuff, I cannot say enough about nurses.
Yeah.
They are a different breed of people. They really are. They are not-
Hashtag
they're-
Harborview, hashtag nurses.
I would
they're
say
not appreciated enough.
I would say 9 out of 10, but just like any other profession, you're also going to run into
Oh, sure.
a couple that are like head scratchers, like, why are you even doing this job? You hate it.
Well, I think
But for
it
the
comes
most
down
part,
to
yeah.
life situations, right? I think for the most part, I think most, 99% of them want to do their job and want to do it for the right reasons. But sometimes things happen in life, and you get pressured from other places, and you don't enjoy your job, and like you said, it happens in every profession. But
You're a miracle.
I am a miracle. I am a medical miracle. Believe it or not. I mean, it's pretty amazing. I broke 10 ribs on my right side. My gallbladder, my spleen were taken out right away. I had a lacerated liver that turned into an abscess. They gave me a blood transfusion that ended up being the wrong type of blood. Put my kidneys in renal failure. Yeah, there was a lot. Like I said, I had a brain injury. I had a broken eye socket. Fracture my neck.
There's
Fracture my back.
Who's the actor that just went through that?
That would
Renner,
be
Renner.
Jeremy Renner.
Renner.
Yep.
Yeah, it was a snowplow accident.
Hawkeye.
With that.
Yep. Hawkeye. Yep.
Amazing.
Marvel,
So I
Hawkeye.
think you guys have similar stories.
We do, and I've actually watched a couple podcasts on him that he's done, and he's a very inspiring individual.
Yeah,
really
he saw the light.
Yep.
He was going there.
Yeah.
Dude, your
And
story is inspiring.
I
though,
can't say
too.
that I ever seen the light. People always ask me like, well, what do you remember when you were in a coma? Like, not a fucking thing. My first memory in the hospital was waking up and my wife was rubbing my feet.
Right, and the thing I know you always appreciate is your wife did not give up. Like
Absolutely.
that's a lot. Like a lot of people might just say, okay, fine, whatever, but she was not ready to go and not giving
Yeah.
up at all. So
Well, and I mean, even my close family was basically ready to believe the doctors when all this
You
was
want
going
to give a shout out?
to my wife.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
But it's Nita.
Anita, yeah. I mean,
Yeah.
if it wasn't for her, I would not be here today.
If
100%.
honestly,
There's
if it
no
wasn't for
question.
you guys, I might not be here today either.
Yeah.
A way less inspiring story. Just about the time I almost left your house and didn't.
Yeah, no, that was a story in its own.
Well, I mean, I never met your wife before that
Yeah.
night, and then you guys put me up.
She
and then
won't,
he
she,
wandered around shirtless.
she will not quit on her people. I will give her that 100%.
So-
She probably has more in her. She always says like, you would do it for me too, and I'm like, I would try, but I don't know if that I would do it as good as she did.
You would do it.
She fought and she fought and she fought.
You wouldn't give up.
Well, I don't
You
think
would
I
do
would
it.
give up, but I mean, at a certain point, what part do you start believing what the doctors in these hospitals?
You
are
feel it,
telling
I think. You probably feel it. Once
Yeah.
that
You
hits.
got to go
probably
second
do.
opinion on every
Yeah.
single thing. Even with my heart thing
Yeah.
a couple of months ago, they tried the morning I was supposed to do a series of tests and then get the angiogram. They were late coming to talk to me, and then when they finally came, they said, "Here's the test we're doing," and I'm like, "No, that's not the test we're doing. We all met yesterday. My son was here when we talked about it. We're doing another test, not this test." And they're like, "Oh, well, we're going to go look." Then it's like 2 hours later, they come back. "Oh yeah, we screwed up. We did the wrong test." So you have to ask.
Yeah.
You can't.
Well, you have like
You have
they
to.
taught me in the hospital and at Harborview is you have to be your own advocate.
You gotta advocate for your own health
When
care.
it comes to your own health, you have to be the one to make the decision. No, I'm not going to do that. And yes, okay, I'll take your advice. and I'll-
Everything they come and tell you, you can say yes or you can say no.
Well, yeah.
You can walk out.
Well, and ultimately, I mean, all the things that they're
Well, you couldn't. but-
the doctors and the hospitals are trying to do are based on not in my case when I was over in the Tri-Cities, because that was a trauma. I was in a coma. I had no say, right? But for the most part, when you go to the doctor, you have to be your own advocate because they're only treating what you tell them and how you feel at the time.
But Anita was your advocate. She was
Absolutely,
there.
yeah, 100%.
Thank God for her.
Anyway,
Yeah, so that's kind of my story, and that's why my team is always going to be second chance. My dirt bike racing team that if you want to call it a race team, that's when I enter anything in dirt bikes, it's second chance. I have second chance on the side of my my moto van, you know. And yes, I still ride dirt bikes. I definitely don't ride dirt bikes the way that I used to, but I still ride. It's part of
You
my
didn't
life.
for a while, but you went
I
back
did.
to
I
it.
took a couple of years off.
But you're more trail, less motocross.
Absolutely, yep. All trail. I mean, I mainly keep two wheels on the ground all the time. I mean, there's still some risk involved, but dirt bikes are part of my life, and I don't think there's anything that can fulfill that void in my life, because when I was gone, I searched for everything.
I was watching some Stallone clips
It's
last night
fun watching her and her kid on camera.
Still-
Yeah.
with Rocky Stallone and Rocky, and it's like it doesn't matter how many times you get hit; it's how you get up.
Yeah, I would
You
agree with that.
you get hit, you get knocked down, you get up.
I think that was so one of the famous motocross riders, Chase Sexton, that was one of his quotes one day, and the whole industry was kind of reveling over the whole thing. And then I found out that it was actually a Serena Williams quote. It's not how you fall; it's about how you get up, or something like that, to that effect.
We did. We
Oh,
did finally
We
break.
were just talking about you.
We
Yeah,
did
we were-
finally
we were-
break
We were
the.
just talking, just you in general. We're just talking about you.
We broke
About what?
the unfiltered among friends cherry. Got our first female on.
Cheers.
Can't think of a better female to have on. See, now
I know Jim has a better female to be on.
I really don't.
Well, to him.
If I did, she'd be here.
Well, I mean, she has other stuff to do.
Yeah, she's busy. She's
She's
trying to run a
actually
business.
gone for a good reason.
She is.
she has other broken guys to see.
Yeah.
Other
Actually, she's
BGs.
not. She's looking at property today.
So you guys been keeping up with like the new, like, I know we talk about it, but I don't have their perspective. But like the 3i Atlas, you know what that is?
Nope, have never heard of that term in my life.
What is it?
The 3i Atlas,
Never heard of it.
the object that came from interstellar space that's supposed to be coming to Earth around November.
Oh, I heard something about that. There's a rock headed our way.
Yeah, some people think it's an alien ship.
I have a
whatever.
couple of shows that I've been
Mhm.
watching that are pretty interesting to that kind of effect.
You watch the Y Files?
No,
It's on YouTube. It's
I've
good,
been
but-
watching. It's called the Secrets at Blind Frog Ranch, and the Secrets of Skinwalker Ranch.
Skinwalker Ranch. I
I've
don't
heard
know.
of the Skinwalker Ranch one.
I don't know if I believe all of that.
What is it?
Crap there.
It's a lot of the Skinwalker Ranch is a lot of very scientific studies of extraterrestrial phenomenons, I guess you'd call them.
Yes.
What do they call them on the show? Anomalous activities, UFOs, stuff like that, energies. The Secrets of Blind Frog Ranch are kind of on the flip side of it. It's not so much scientific studies.
Two females out. Got two females.
Hi, Elena. Blind Frog
Test,
Ranch is a bunch of
test.
hillbillies that bought this ranch. It's like a 550-acre ranch, and they've learned that there's caverns under the ranch, and they think there's like gold fortunes inside the caverns. So they're trying to get into the caverns and search them and all this stuff. And there's a lot of odd things that happen at that ranch as well. Machinery quitting, people getting hurt, stuff like that. So I mean, it's kind of interesting. It's different stuff. Hulu. It's on Hulu.
How'd the frogs become blind?
They named the Blind Frog Ranch because the first cave or cavern that they got into, there was like 1,000 of these albino frogs that were blind. All these frogs were blind because they had never seen sunlight. They were hatched and grown in this cave or cavern, and they had never seen sunlight. So that's where the name of the ranch came. And I don't know when it was named. It might have been 100 years ago, probably. No, I don't know.
She's so funny. She tries to distract you with the ball. She's like, I'm gonna honk that mic no matter what. She's like, I'll just throw this ball around. My mom
can-
will be distracted. And oh, hello,
Are you going to talk to us?
hi.
Hello.
Hi.
Hello. Hello.
No, it's the kid podcast. All right. Well, let's take a quick break then. We'll be back. All right, we're back recording, by the way. So Jim and Elizabeth, let's talk politics then. What do you want to talk?
Well, how do we want to start it?
You tell me. You
Current
guys wanna
events.
Talk about it. Who'd you vote for?
I didn't vote for anybody.
Well, we shouldn't talk who we voted for. We should talk current events.
Okay. Well, how about this? Do you do or no? Well, you don't have to answer this either. Trump yes or Trump no?
That's not a politics question. That's a pop culture question.
So
I would
the
rather talk
president of the United
politics.
States is in politics.
Mm,
Wait, let me ask you this. If you know it, don't say it. Just do you know what POTUS is?
Say that one more time.
POTUS.
POTUS? No.
P O
President of the
T.
United States.
What did I just fucking
You
say?
said don't answer if you know it.
But anyone that's watched any of the episodes knows that I
Jim
don't
is
listen
a
to Sean.
Stubborn asshole.
I just do my own shit.
Okay, so great. That's what that means. What?
I just didn't know if you knew what
I
that
guess-
acronym
I
meant.
guess I don't know. There's a lot of right. I guess current events. I'm not
Tip your microphone up.
super up to date on that
Well,
stuff
and
because I
say-
don't watch the news or stuff
I was
like
gonna
that.
say, let's not talk about current events. How about something that's important to you?
But what's important to me,
Yeah.
I guess, is that there's a lot of people out here that just, if you don't lean to the left, you're just a woke person that gets their feelings hurt, or if you don't lean to the right, you're just a
is
racist.
that good?
And
Can you hear?
in my opinion, I think
You can hear?
there's bigger
Okay,
and
good.
better
That's
things
you.
to worry
You're
about than who you are as a person, or if you're.
Hi. Hi.
I guess I just don't know how else to. I just wish people would just leave each other alone and just live their life and not judge people on who they are. But I also think that my generation does think they deserve a lot of handouts.
What generation is that?
I don't know.
Is that Gen Z?
I don't know exact.
How old are you?
Millennials, I think.
Millennial?
I think it's
It's
millennials.
okay. Go ahead.
But I think my
Put it
generation
in.
thinks they deserve a lot of handouts and they don't work
Can
for
you hear?
work for what they think they need to work for. I
Can you
guess.
hear?
A lot of entitlement.
Entitlement,
Yeah.
100%, and that's what I think is also creating a lot of shit nowadays. And then also,
Can you hear?
I do think the government puts on either you're left or you're right, or you're black and you're white, and they keep us separated so we don't become united, even though we're united. We're united, the
Yeah.
United States of America. So
Yeah,
we
I
should be
would agree.
united,
Yeah.
but yet we're separated. But people think we're not separated. We're coming together, but in reality, we're not, because you're either left or right, or you're black and white.
I think
So
they
what are you?
keep us in that state of mind to rely on the government for
Yeah.
certain things. And I think
What am I? What do you mean?
Left or right?
I think that I'm in the middle. I think people just need to fuck off and just leave everybody alone and live your life. And if you have an opinion, that's great. Let's talk about it and be respectful and learn and either disagree or agree and then move on. If you don't agree, that's fine. We all have our own opinion. You know what I'm saying?
I agree 100%.
So
Most of us are more towards the middle than the outside.
Yeah.
There's 15% on the right, 15% on the left that are so loud and so opinionated.
Yeah.
But it doesn't represent most of us. Well, most of
100%.
us are way closer to the middle. You
Mhm.
might be a little left, you might be a little right, but most of us are just trying to get on with life, like work, make a living, take care of our kids.
And I think if you don't have the opinion that the society wants you to have an opinion on, you're automatically bashed.
Yeah.
And you're put,
But you're bashed by the loud people. This is what I'm getting big on right now.
the loud
There is
few.
no cancel.
Yeah, the loud few.
People talk about being canceled, and I think, how can you be canceled? You can't cancel me.
right. I'm going to keep speaking.
I'm just
Yeah.
going to keep.
there's
speaking
cancel
and going.
culture where
Absolutely.
people don't like what somebody says and they get them fired.
Yeah, but who cares about them?
I'm going to keep speaking.
Yeah, just keep.
Great. You
Talking
fired
your
me. I'm going
truth.
to keep speaking.
Yes.
Keep being you. Yeah, for
Exactly.
sure.
Because there's
So-
not enough people, like you said. There's, I believe you. There's a lot of people in the middle, but they're not brave enough to speak up because there's so many people that want to bash you.
Well, a couple
And
things
they're
to go
loud.
back
They're
to the
loud.
generational thing. So
Oh, thank you. Thank you.
we'll just start with baby boomers, which is 1946 to 1964. Then Generation X,
Wait, hold on, my
65 to 80. So that'd be
That'd me.
What do you, okay.
Yep.
Millennials, 81 to 96.
I'm 97.
Yeah.
Okay, so then you're Generation Z.
Ew.
So right on the cusp. You're Generation Z, 97 to 2012, and then Alpha is 2013 to 2025,
Hmm.
and Beta it'll be 2025 to 2039. So,
Hi. Other than that.
This is what I also have to say. I feel like I've watched a lot of politics stuff, and there's a lot of people out here saying, well,
manifesto.
if you're black, you're automatically supposed to be Democrat, and if you're not voting as a Democrat,
That's bullshit.
if you're not voting as a Democrat, then now your own people that scream and cry you should be being for your own people are now bashing their own people and calling them an Uncle Tom. And then if you're white, you should be automatically a Republican and not be voting as a Democrat. So it's stuff like that, like the African American
That's
community.
bullshit.
African American community, honestly, in my opinion, bashes on their own community the most when they want to fight and say, well, we need to be better than that, or we need to be better as a community and fight and everything, and you guys hate us and America hates us and all this other shit. But really, in reality, your own community is bashing on your own.
Well,
And
there's
if you don't think like them, you don't walk like them, you don't talk like them, Uncle Tom. Like like natives,
know-
the actual natives in America, or the actual natives, they are almost gone. But yet you don't hear them screaming and crying, I should be reprimanded.
No,
for
in
all the
fact,
shit that you
going-
stole from us.
But
No,
the
you don't hear them
politics
say
theme,
that.
like we discussed this on a previous podcast, changing the name of the Washington Redskins to the Commanders. Like,
right.
all the Indians didn't
They
want
didn't
that
give a shit.
change.
Yeah, they didn't-
They
literally did
want.
not
They're
give a
actually
shit.
trying to sue to get it back. It's all the white liberal caring
is.
fuckers out there.
100%.
It's like, shut up already.
right.
You know, it's like I agree.
I get
It's-
heated about it. I'm hot and sweaty because
a lot of it is because people think that they know better than
Yeah.
somebody else, and I
Yep.
think that's a big problem in our society. Like, I am equal to everybody. Like, there's nobody better than me, and I'm no better than anybody else.
Well, it's like, I don't know if you know this, but I always like, it's like Martin Luther King said, I don't judge people by the color of their skin. I judge them by the content of their character.
Yep.
And that's exactly how I judge people. I don't give a fuck what color you are.
I don't
I
care.
either like you because I don't like you because you're a douchebag or a piece of shit or
Yeah.
whatever, or
Absolutely.
I love you because you're an awesome person.
Yep.
Like, I give a
You know,
fuck.
and to get back to the generational thing too, I really do believe that we're at kind of a reset in our society, or in our evolution, if you will. So you think about it, when you have kids, you want those kids to live a better life than you had, right?
Mm-hmm.
Well, at some point in time, those kids aren't going to have to do anything, and I think that's kind of where we're at with kids these days. And I hate
It's
it
a
when
problem.
I hate it when I use that term, because I sound like such an old asshole when I say that, kids these days. But it's a real thing.
It's
and
true.
and I'm sure every person my age, or that has been my age, has said the same things along those sort of lines. But I really do believe that we're in kind of a evolutionary reset. That
Mm-hmm.
at some point, their kids are gonna have to start thinking on their own again.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
So I don't know how to portray
It's crazy
that,
to
but-
think my generation was the last generation to learn cursive and to read an analog clock.
Oh, so
I know,
you're not
isn't
Gen
that-
Z. You're
Well, that's why, like you said, on the
X.
verge of it, but
Yeah, on
also
the
my
cusp, yeah.
parents taught me old school stuff.
Yeah.
But like a lot of people in my generation don't know what VHS tapes are, or analog clocks, or how to read them, or how to write cursive, and I think it's absolutely insane.
Yeah, they
Yeah.
don't even teach cursive anymore.
Right.
I was hanging out with some, I don't know how old they are, maybe 20, 21-year-old kids. When I went to Watershed, but one of the girls there, somebody had said something about tomorrow afternoon, and she was pretty liquored up too. Anyway, but that, I don't know if that.
so.
really
Hold
means
on,
anything.
just to get it straight, you're hanging out with liquored up 21-year-olds on the weekends.
at Watershed.
Right on.
But somebody had mentioned something about doing something tomorrow in the afternoon, and she's like, I never really understood that phrase. And we're like, what do you mean? She's like, afternoon. Like, what do you mean by that? She goes, I don't know what noon meant. What's afternoon?
Oh shit!
No.
Like, are you fucking kidding me here?
No.
Like, really?
It's
And
lunchtime.
she had no idea. She
Are
had
you
no
serious?
idea what noon
You
meant.
can't say noon on the podcast.
We- it's- You're gonna get
Canceled.
censored.
You're gonna
we
get
can't
canceled.
monetize
But
noon.
I was
Cancel
shocked
culture's
and
coming for
bewildered.
you.
Like, what do you mean you don't know what noon is? Like, that's just a normal term for 12 o'clock in the afternoon.
Wait, speaking of politics and being canceled in the UK right now, that people are going to jail for saying we don't like bacon, or we like bacon.
Oh, really? Because
love
it's
bacon.
mean to pigs.
Because it's
the
an
cops
it's
or the actual pigs?
no the bacon.
Sorry,
the,
that was me.
the holy Islam animals. The bacon you can't,
Ah.
and that's
Pigs are friends, not food. Yeah. Okay.
So is 12 o'clock afternoon or noon? And then 12:01 is
12 o'clock is
I would say
noon.
12:01 is afternoon. Yeah.
Yeah, right when it hits that.
Yeah.
that second.
Well,
It's
Wait, what?
afternoon.
speaking of the generational thing, is like, yeah, I think the way people raise kids, like our kids were raised. Well, I don't have kids, but your generation were raised good. But then it's like they just started coddling them more.
How do you know
and-
they're raised good?
I know his kids. I know your kids. So I mean,
You think my kids were raised good?
she's raising her daughter really well? Seems like so far.
but it's
So
not the same generation as his kids.
right, but you're an anomaly. You're actually, but a lot of these parents now are coddling their kids.
Yeah, they
I-
make their little
they-
kids bitches. Yes,
right,
100%.
and it's like, and I don't know if you know about the PPP loans. They were during the coronavirus. I don't know if I can say what I'm saying. Anyways,
Why can't you say coronavirus?
I don't know.
China
watched things
virus.
I
where
wouldn't
they-
be surprised. if you
China
couldn't say that,
virus.
You
honestly.
Seriously.
can't
So-
say COVID.
They even
Probably not.
they even
COVID,
sometimes-
COVID.
They even sometimes
Can you
make
say Chinese lab?
I'm not monetized, so they
It's 'cause-
might.
'cause
They
we're-
might. I could say it, but they wouldn't monetize.
But
Is
it
what's wrong
for
with the
conspiracy?
PPP? There was good and bad about PPP loans. What's the bad part?
What's a PPP? I don't know.
It's
what
a
that-
pay. It's a paycheck. It's a protection loan. Basically, it's called paycheck protection loan.
Okay.
It was for small businesses, but all these people took advantage of it
Oh.
and took all these loans out. Now they're surprised because they're having to pay it back and they can't afford it. You
Okay.
watch all these videos of people on welfare and food stamps, and they go out and they get pissed because you can't buy chocolate and all this bad shit.
boo-hoo.
It's like, oh, you can only buy healthy stuff.
Don't even get me
It's
started
like-
on food stamps.
Right. Well,
You're talking about
And-
SNAP benefits now?
Yeah.
yeah, but I'm
Food
just saying
stamps-
this generation is
No,
they're
no,
entitled.
No,
They
let me
feel
tell
they
you
can-
something. My and she's on fucking food stamps, keeps popping out these goddamn babies and living off the fucking government.
Well, and that's the
Don't
other
get me
thing.
started on the
she
food
can
Parents
get-
stamps.
that
she can
do
get
that.
more
That's what we're
food
looking for.
I mean,
Let's
you
go.
got like
Don't get me
Elizabeth.
started on the food
You're
stamps.
she's a single
Because
mom.
honestly,
but
if
she works
anybody
her
needs
ass
help,
off.
it's me. As a
Right.
single mother, I need help. And
Right.
she's just popping out these fuckers living off the fuck government.
She's
love
doing
it.
it so she can raise her food stamp.
That's what we're
right?
talking
I mean,
about.
I
That's
need
a
I need a
podcast.
you go girl on my
There's a lot of people that do that, and I really do feel that we've bred this into people. Like,
100%.
We've made it like if you come to especially in Washington State, it's horrible.
West
I-
Coast
I-
is horrible. Washington's getting real bad right
Yeah,
now.
It's
well,
almost as bad as
I
California.
think there was a thing
Washington's
on one of
horrible.
the radio stations or something one day about all of the free programs that you can take advantage of in Washington State. If you come here as a homeless individual, you can make like $35,000 a year on just the free program. So it doesn't make sense to me. Like all we're doing is
She's doing good.
We're
This one
cultivating.
needs a
we're
drink.
cultivating.
Speaking, go ahead.
We're cultivating it.
Yeah.
Well, no,
We're-
and it's like
that's exactly what they want.
I grew up getting my ass beat, like
100%.
not
With
beat
a belt
like, yeah,
or a
right.
twig.
But now it's like
Beep,
you
beep,
spank your kid. Oh, can't
Oh.
do that, child. It's like
We-
whatever.
I got
And
paddled in
I
fifth
like
grade.
her right now. Your daughter's
By
on the
my
phone,
teacher.
which is great, which is fine. It keeps her busy and stuff. But how many kids go outside and fucking play anymore?
Barely.
Not very
You know,
many.
it's like
Barely.
you restrict a kid to the room. Like fuck, I'm in my room anyway. Like nowadays, you got to restrict them to go.
We're outside.
You're in trouble. Go fucking play outside.
Right,
You know?
Right.
When
It's-
I was
it's-
12
here-
years old, we used to ride the city transit bus to the Everett
Alone.
Mall
Alone.
alone. Yeah,
Yeah.
I
used
remember
to play outside.
my
on the
mom put me
trees
on the
all day.
Greyhound to Yakima when I was probably 9 years old.
Yep.
By myself.
My
But-
son just did Greyhound from Spokane back here like a month
Exactly.
ago.
He's good.
Yeah, well, he was
You're
like,
"Ah."
I prefer an airplane,
yeah.
and I'm like, well, what can you pay for? Here's the options: train, Greyhound, airplane. He's like, I think I can afford a bus
Yeah.
pass, and I'm like, well,
Yeah,
just
'cause
do that then,
trains
because
are-
I'm not paying for it.
The trains are twice as much money as the airplane.
The bus was not
and
horrible.
they take twice as long. So
I've done plenty of buses over the years.
yeah, I don't know about the bus system anymore, but it used to. Like I said, my mom used to put me on the bus, the Greyhound, to go to my uncle's in Yakima. He would pick me up when I got there. I mean, and it was it was way before cell phones. So, I mean, my mom would drop me off at the bus station. I would call her probably 9-10 o'clock after I got to his house and hung out for a little bit, had dinner maybe, and then I would pick up the landline and call her and let her know that everything was okay. But it was just normal
Landlines.
landlines. Yeah.
My parents didn't give me a phone until I think I was 16, but they gave me one thing that, well, I guess they gave me a phone that only programmed to call them, and that was it. So I wasn't brung up in or brought up in the cell phone era of my age was.
This one is though.
You're
She
Are
is.
you monitoring what she has access to?
Just that.
She can just do that.
Yeah, the kids YouTube.
you're
Yeah.
28.
Yeah. But and I didn't get
When's
Facebook
your
until I was
birthday?
16 or anything. March 24th.
She's the same age as Kylie.
Oh, okay.
I was brought up old school. That's why I have a different idea on life.
And you were military. You were
Army, yeah.
Army.
Yeah. Which I love.
But I think that also teaches you a lot in life.
That's
on
a big
how
deal.
To,
The Army was okay, in my opinion. My parents taught me more, but the Army was more just, this is what you need to do, more militant, in my opinion. But I
sure.
was also brought up strict, so the military wasn't much different to me. But I just love the military because I wanted to represent my country. So
Do you think the military was damaged in the middle years, and do you think it's doing better now
No,
as far as recruitment?
no,
No?
I think they're no. I think since
Very
everybody wants to
interesting.
cry and just be like, well, I can't do this. If you can't fucking do it, you shouldn't be in the military because our military is a
No, that's what I'm
military-
saying. Today, that the standards are back to where where they should be. That there was missing for about 3 or 4 years.
Are they are they coddling to people now?
No, they're not coddling at all.
Good,
You need
and
to
that's
you need
how
to
it
plug
should
in.
be
Look at
because
But they were.
don't get me,
Oh,
don't
they
even
were
get me
big
heated
time.
on the military either because
I mean, just like they
because
were.
no,
no. Hold on, but the Secretary of Defense right now is gotten rid of all that. DEI is gone. Coddling is gone.
Yeah.
Trans
Has
is
it?
gone. Oh
Good.
yeah, big
Amen
time.
to that.
Big
Good.
time.
Caught in
As it should.
And
As
the
it
and the
should.
recruitment numbers are up. Like
Good.
they have more recruitment than they can handle, and that's
Beautiful.
not been that way for like 6 years,
Beautiful.
8 years.
I mean, I'm down with these.
That's Pete Hegseth.
If you take a large population of the people that get arrested for whatever crimes, not major ones, but send them to the fucking military. I'm down with that. Instead of jail, you're in the fucking military. You go in the Marines.
Honestly,
You
at the
know?
end of the day, in my opinion, the military is the military. We need to have the strongest people up front. If you can't do it, you should not be in the military because
Then
are-
send them, weed them out. But I mean, if you
well,
can't
that's
have
what
it,
I'm
then-
saying. But when I started, it was of course women do this and men do this, right? That's how you like men do this many push-ups or whatever. Then before I kind of like left it, they were kind of gonna go off of the MOS, which was fine. Whatever MOS you go off of, that's how many push-ups or whatever I don't know how to say it. The MOS of how strong you need to be, pretty much. And then enough people bitched that they're, well, I can't do that.
and then they started cutting standards entirely.
Yeah, but then they started calling to these fuckers and be like, well, that's fine. Let's just not do it that way. Let's go from men to women. No, what we need to do, if you can't fucking do the job, don't do the fucking job.
Because why are you there for in the military?
Exactly.
You're there to be lethal.
100%. And if you can't be lethal, you don't need to be in the military.
Yeah, that's what they're there for. That's what you're there for. That's what
Sorry,
my dad was there for.
I
My
get
grandpa
heated
was
about
there
the
for.
military.
Yeah, I never was in the military. I missed my window. I don't know if I would say I wish I was in the military, but I just never was. But I have a big family history that were, and they're there. They're there for a reason. They're there.
Well,
to
I don't know
fuck
if you
people
care,
up.
but microphone covers most of your face. Do you
That's
care?
fine.
Wait, what?
I was just telling the microphone
probably
covers
a good
most of her
thing.
face, but
That's what I'm saying. It
Wait.
probably is a good thing.
Wait, say it again.
The
not for
microphone
my
covers
male
my
viewers.
face.
My male viewers probably want to see you.
No, I was not prepared for today.
Then
Plus,
I
I'm
can-
getting heated because
then I
we
can
brought up the
get-
military and
I
I go
love it.
hard for the military and
I
I
love
love it. So, and people are bitches nowadays. That's all I can say.
My dad
Well,
was in Vietnam. He has Purple Heart. He's got all kinds of valor medals. He's got metal in
Yeah.
his body today, and those fuckers
Well-
fought for us.
100%.
Wait.
This is why we're sitting here today,
That's
walking, whatever the fuck I'm trying to say, talking on a
We're
fucking
free.
podcast.
we're free to do this. shit.
100%.
America.
I think Jim is more able to speak for how I
I'm
feel right now than
proud
I
to be
am.
No,
an
where I-
American, or at least I know I'm free.
I get heated. I get emotional about the military because without them today, we wouldn't be where we're at.
Absolutely.
Wouldn't be a podcast if I didn't sing.
And people are like, why do we spend so much on the military? Blah, 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 blah. Like, shut the fuck up and go suck some dick. That's all I can say.
Well, speaking of that, do you think it's fair that women can't be drafted?
I do. I don't think if women, in my opinion, and call me sexist or whatever, who wants to make me call me sexist, but I think women are way more emotional, and plus we have, you know, periods and shit, right? And we have all this other shit. I think women, if a woman can do what she needs to do for the front lines, do what you need to do, boo boo. But at the end of the day, if your partner next to you is 180-pound man, or let's say 200-pound man, and you can't lift them up because you're a female, then you shouldn't be on the front lines, right? Because you need to save your battle buddy, right?
No, I agree. I mean,
That's
It's
what
just-
I'm saying. I'm not trying to be sexist, but
I know.
if you can't do it, you don't need to be on
No,
the
no,
front
it's
line.
fine. I'm just saying it's a lot of women try to say that men rule the world and
Men
make
have a
people-
certain purpose on this world, and that's to protect and to provide. Women are here to be nurturing and be nurturing to their husbands and their kids, but that's just my opinion.
Let's go.
No, I agree.
Men ain't
but
shit nowadays, and women ain't shit nowadays.
I agree. 100%.
Sorry, I'm getting
I don't
heated.
know what I'm going to talk about.
I think
don't
with
do
the
this
whole
for.
the whole drafting of women, I think if it ever came down to the point where we needed to, it would happen either anyway. So,
But we should take the men first.
absolutely.
Whether you're trans or not, you're
Yeah.
a male, right?
Yeah.
As
Okay,
your dick
let
tells
me let me ask you this, Elizabeth:
Sorry, I
Your-
get heated.
Your
Man-
dick,
man
your
or
dick
bear?
tells me you're a male.
man or
Oh,
bear?
really? That's fucking groundbreaking.
Man or bear,
I
what?
hate you. What were you gonna
Do
say?
you know what that question is? Man or bear?
Man, yes, I do.
Would you pick a man or a bear?
In what context?
What's the question?
Okay,
Man or a bear?
I know we've touched this before. So there's a question that they ask women. If let's say you're stuck in the woods, would you rather be stuck with the bear or be stuck with the man?
Well, the thing is, women like to say it for a certain reason, and you said I can't say this word on this podcast.
SA.
Yeah, and stuff like
Grape.
that. Because there was this one quote that said a woman said, "Leave me to the wolves because a wolf will be more gentle towards my body than a man." Right? So it depends on the context. Because, like I said, can I fight a bear? No, but will he be more gentle? Again, I don't know. It depends. Is the man gonna do what he needs to do before he kills me?
Well,
I don't know.
What
And
percentage?
this is
what,
where you might stumble on a conversation that you actually talk about grape,
what
and it's not like you're talking about it. It's just like it's a
What-
thing that comes up. It's an important conversation.
What percentage of men do you think want to
men
harm
are
women?
more sexually driven than women.
Yeah.
So I think at the end of the day, if a man's super into that,
Yep.
I personally think men probably do have more of a fantasy of taking
100%.
over a woman.
100%.
And if they had the chance, I think they would without getting caught. But so yes,
You're
if I had to
spot on.
choose a bear, yes, because at least a bear would fucking eat me up and I'd be over it, and I wouldn't be.
But you're
I
assuming
wouldn't be fucked up.
what
right down
percentage
there
of men do you think are going to want to attack you?
in that? Probably
Just
not.
in everyday life.
Probably
how many?
not many.
Okay, so what are the odds you're going to get a man that's going to want to
A man or a bear?
A bear is going to.
We're talking about in the woods.
Right. A man is.
A man's probably gonna fucking run away.
A bear you can guarantee.
So I'm gonna get eaten either
A
way.
bear you can guarantee is going to.
Only if he's faster than you.
A bear you can guarantee is going to probably kill you and maul you. A man you
Right,
don't know.
but
if
at
he's
least
gonna
I
do
won't get.
anything. And you
graped,
could fight
right?
back.
Grape.
But you could fight back.
But
you
at
can't
least I
fight
won't
back
get-
on a bear.
That's fine. At least I'm not gonna
But
get
you're
raped.
assuming
At least
the
your
man's,
mind. At least
you're
your
ass-
mind's right.
You're
Yeah.
assuming the
That's
man
what it's
is
about.
out
But
to
most,
get you.
I feel like, and correct me if I'm wrong, because I'm now surrounded by 3 men that probably have the same thought process. I don't know. I'm not a man.
Well, we're men.
You
we
think
get
we
it.
want to harm you?
No, but I think at the end of the day, they all have a fantasy of taking over a woman, which is not a bad thing. Because
That's-
honestly,
no,
in my
that's not
opinion,
true at
most
all.
women want to be taken over by their man anyways, because we want to be submissive by nature, right?
I don't think that's true either.
You don't think women want to be submissive by nature?
No. I get that. I think that is the natural order of things. I don't think all men have a natural thing where they want to like.
It's
grape,
not true
where
at
they're-
all.
They're trying to grape. Do we want
I
to be
can tell
strong
you
and
from my
protect?
own
Yes.
personal experience, it would not be possible for me to rape somebody.
Yeah.
My
But you wanna be-
physiological makeup,
Grape.
whatever, I couldn't do it.
Yeah.
SA.
There's no way.
But
Well,
you,
that's the
but
thing.
you want to be strong and dominant. And you
That's
wanna
the
take care,
whole-
you
As you
wanna
should, you're a
provide.
man.
But see, that's the whole topic. Is
I can
women
be a
are
leader,
worried
I
that
can-
the
I can
man,
run whatever, but
Yeah.
People
I'm
try
not-
to-
I'm not
so-
a dominant.
the women
So
try
if
to
we're-
say they
so
know
if
what
we're
the
not
bear's going to do. They don't know
so
what the man's
if
do.
we're-
But
if we're gonna put that in perspective, then yes, I would choose a man because at least I can get love from a man.
Are we talking about
Right.
toxic masculinity?
I know there's a lot out there, so maybe.
Is
Most
it
men are
toxic?
most men in my generation are toxic masculinity
What's your
people.
what's toxic
My baby daddy.
He's toxic
define
masculinity.
it. Define it.
Say that one more time.
What is? Yeah, define it.
Well, okay, this is my opinion. Might not be the definition, but thinking that thinking that you're a man, but if you come across a strong individual, then it kind of like how do you say the word?
Is it threatening to him?
Yeah, it's kind of like threatening to you, and you think that you're like all this man, but then you find a strong woman. I don't know. What do you think?
I think that comes from
I don't
low
actually
self-esteem.
know.
You think so?
I think so.
Okay.
I don't actually know. I don't.
That
My kids.
People have such a strong sense of themselves that if they see somebody else that they feel threatened by, then they will come off like, oh, I'm better than that kind of thing. And
It's competitive.
It's
I think there's a little bit of competitive in there, but I think a lot of it is low self-esteem. Like I have to make myself feel better, so I'm gonna either put this person down or show that they're not
Not
as
better.
good as me or whatever.
Yeah.
a harmful set of socially constructed behaviors and attitudes associated with men, emphasizing aggression, emotional suppression,
My baby
dominance,
daddy.
and
My baby daddy.
anti-femininity.
Oh my
which
gosh,
can
do
lead
you
to
have a
violence,
picture of him right there?
misogyny, and negative mental health
He has to run
consequences for
a
men.
link to
society.
his website.
No shit, to his Instagram.
And then he's
I
like,
also don't
okay,
think
so-
that's part of that because
toxic.
Here's what
Red alert,
one thing I'm
toxic
trying
alert.
to get at, and I get you, but maybe you've experienced a lot of that toxic masculinity, but at what point is it all men are that way, or maybe just the men?
No,
that
no,
you've
it's not all
been
men.
choosing that way?
I think men ain't shit, women ain't shit nowadays because women just want to be stupid fucking. What is it? What's the fucking word? What's the fucking word? What's the They hate men. They hate
Oh.
men. They hate men.
Wait, hold on, lesbian.
No, 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 no.
women hater or man hater.
No, no, no. They're like they're all for women. All,
It's well, there's the
That's
patriot.
lesbian.
There's the
no, no, no. There's a word for
I know
them.
what you're talking about. I
That
can't-
they're all for
matriarchy is one, but that's not the
No,
word.
there's
It's
literally
it's
a-
the opposite of misogyny, which is it's right there in my head. I
It
can't think
isn't
of
right there, man. But women are super like you. I get it. Yes, I should be having my friends back, my women's friends back. But
But
There-
I think that it's God. Hold
what's
on.
the fucking word?
What's the word?
Womanist or some shit like that.
Hold on. Oh wait. Feminism.
Feminism. Yes, a lot of women are feministic now. So there's a lot of women out here that are
Feminist.
feminist, right? So we
Feminism.
think that we can rule the world, right? But no, we need men. We definitely need men, not only for babies, but we need men to build shit. Because
And by the way, we
is a
need
bitch
babies.
gonna go out and do
Yeah.
it? Is a bitch gonna maybe? But how many? How many? How many? But
And how
also,
long? How long?
amen, amen. So that's what I'm saying. Don't get me hyped, bro. You're
I
getting
love
me
it.
hyped.
I love it.
I think I'm getting myself hyped.
Yeah,
I
would
love
agree
this
with that.
28-year-old. I think you're moderate.
But the thing is,
I
you
would
keep
say,
saying
yeah.
women, but obviously there's anomalies to that because you're not your typical.
You're not
female.
progressive.
You're not.
What was the word?
Feminist.
What was the question that you asked me?
Toxic masculinity.
No,
I
you
don't
said
fucking
you
know.
said something after that.
Yeah, I said at what point?
Oh,
Can-
at what point? No, it's not at what point because we have now put on society that women are
No, it's not. You
Feminist.
didn't let me finish.
feminists. I remember the question.
No, I said at what point do you blame all men or do you blame?
I don't
the
blame
men
all
you
men.
choose?
You didn't let me finish.
I blame all women.
So you said what was the word again?
Feminist.
Feminist. A lot of women are feministic. Men are just a lot of like what women.
When you say when you say feministic, what's right? What's feminist?
women, right? They're just like all women are the shit. Men ain't shit. Men don't do anything for us. Women rule the world. We can do everything. We can't. We don't need men. We don't need men. We don't need men. We don't. That's what a woman,
Yep, feminist.
a feminist is, right?
I think
We
society
need men.
has lost our place in the world.
100%.
No, the
are
U.S.
like,
society.
Men are like you said.
The
we are-
U.S.
USA.
society.
We are the
USA.
providers. We are the hunters.
Mhm.
The whatever you want to call it. The women are
The providers.
women are the nurturing home.
The housewives.
And I'm going to say it, and I'm sure this is going to be taken wrong by a lot of people, but in the kitchen and taking care of babies and all that
As
kind
they
of stuff.
should. As they should.
if they're able to. And
Well-
I would never force that life on anybody. But if that's what they want to do,
The,
and
the
that's
good
how-
news is you've gotten closer to the mic, and so everybody in the
I know,
world has heard you
everybody can
say
hear
that
me now,
shit.
right?
Well, I'm gonna have to either Kevin's gonna have to scoot over. I'm gonna have to adjust the camera a little bit. But anyway, we're gonna take a real quick break. But I'm gonna leave with this.
Kevin adjusted the camera. That's his bad.
Anyway,
right where he told me to.
we're gonna take a break. I'm gonna leave the break with this. Is the reason women's feet are so small is so they can stand closest to the stove.
My feet
See you
is
in a
not
bit.
small.
No, but you should be able to.
Are we live?
Yes. Hey, speaking
mom.
about wanting to vote, do you
Intrusive
know
thoughts coming
women
out.
always talk about how they burned bras and they fought for the right to vote? Actually, women didn't want the right to vote because back in the day, having the right to vote means you have to be part of the fire brigade,
I don't want to vote.
which means in
'Cause
a
I don't
lot of
care
things.
enough.
And so when they found that out, they didn't want to vote. But
I think
white
everybody's
men are the ones who
America's
gave them
is
that
different,
right.
Because
so-
it came with more responsibility.
Correct. So they
Yeah,
never
I don't
wanted
want all
right
that
to vote.
responsibility. I just want my man to do what he needs to do so I could cook for him. That's all I
The
want.
thing is, I was going to try to say
I don't
earlier.
think that's quite
Go
true.
Because
make
with
me
every-
a
you.
sandwich.
we're
you don't
talking
think
about-
so? What do you think?
I think you want women's rights. You want to be able to vote, but you also
I've never voted in my life before.
Oh, so you really don't want to vote.
And I really
All
don't
right.
care.
I don't know that it matters in the state you're in right now, the state of Washington, not the state of denial, the state of Washington. That your votes might not matter
You
anyways.
want to know why I don't think I want to vote? Because at the end of the day, my vote's not going to get where I want to go. Because, like I've said, most people are separated from left to right. So whatever vote I make,
Yeah,
it's not
two-
going to work out.
two-party rule.
Exactly. So it doesn't even fucking matter. It's not even on the one.
But in the state of Washington, it's a one-party rule.
Yeah, I would agree.
Well,
I think there's something to be said about that. I think if every person voted, we would probably have a more centered vote.
Okay, I was gonna make some points, but she's gonna go away. I'm gonna make some points here.
You do you.
You do you, boo.
I don't want to be interrupted.
You're gonna kill my
A
A
mic.
couple things.
Wait,
she
did you just
says-
kill my mic?
No.
Okay, I'll shut up
Can
now.
you hear?
Test.
She says everybody's like left to right. There's I think a lot of people in the middle. A lot of people who are neutral. I think a lot of people watch social media, the news, and all that. Those they have agendas, and that's what you see. But are you left or right, or are you more neutral?
I'm more neutral. It depends on the
You're
topic.
probably more neutral, right?
I would say I'm middle right.
Okay,
Yeah,
but point
I
is,
would
not
agree.
everyone is one way or the other.
Yeah.
The vast majority of the leftists or the right, whatever you see, is what you watch on TV. I think, but and it's just like,
that's not true.
well, it
The
depends
vast
on what you
majority is
watch,
not what
but-
you see on TV. That's the loud.
No, I'm not.
majority.
No. I'm not saying that's the vast majority. What I'm saying is the vast majority of what you see is the extreme versions of
Correct.
that.
Yep.
And
I
so
agree.
it makes people think that's
Yep.
what's out there
I
when it's
agree
really
with that.
not. And that just comes along with with
Yeah,
hate
but our
crimes and
society
with,
is driven off
with
of
racism,
the
even with
internet.
racism.
Media.
They will
but it doesn't
they
need to
will
be.
they will horn out all this.
Yeah,
Okay,
you're
a black kid
correct.
was shot, or black kid was beat, all these things because that's what they think people want. And that's what people focus on. And the other thing I was going to try to say is everything comes back around. And what I'm saying is like we're talking about our generation, how a lot of them are entitled, and shit like that. Everything resets. I think you mentioned that earlier, and it does. Like bell-bottom jeans were a big thing in the '70s, went out of style. Now they're kind of back. Everything kind of comes and goes and comes back again. We're in a reset. We're going to reset back to more of a normal era where the entitlement goes away because people are done with it. Where all this racist
We're
bullshit
sick
goes
of it.
away. It's going to go away to where it's a more better place to be and not just
The pendulum
shit.
swings.
Correct. So
I think this.
But-
I think this. The pendulum has actually done a whole full 180. Like it's no
not
longer,
quite,
it's no
but
longer
it's
going
getting
back
there.
forth.
And I keep
It's-
going back
it's
to
staying
Marvel
way up
because,
It's
like I
not
said,
going to stay there.
Marvel
No, it won't
started
stay
making
there.
all these
No.
awesome
It
movies,
keeps-
and then it kind of stopped,
it'll
and
come
they
back.
started getting very woke and all this other shit. And they've done, and then they have shit movies. Now they're going back to resetting to make movies back to normal, and it's just like
yeah, well, that's,
you know,
that's
and
kind of
that's
along
the
the same
thing
lines
is
of what I was talking about with our. I really think that we're almost at a point of our evolutionary breaking, if you will. I think a lot of the younger generation is starting to find out that the social media and stuff isn't that important to them in life. So they're doing things on their own.
bite your tongue.
Well, I mean, it has.
He's
a
trying to
place.
get monetized.
It has a place. Don't get me wrong. I think social media, all of that has a place. It's
Right.
just, and ultimately, if we could use it as a society the correct way,
You
it
scoot
would
in a
bring
little
us
bit.
all together.
You scoot that way just a tad.
It would bring us more together than what it is
Who?
now. Right now, it's dividing
Kevin.
us, right?
Towards us.
The way that it's being used, the way that it's been
Yes.
portrayed, the way that it's been put out.
You want me to
there,
go move the camera?
It's making us divided.
No,
more
because
and more.
I'm.
Listen.
You guys gotta move in. a
No,
little bit.
he's fine. He's just kind of right on the edge, but
I like being on it.
you can see your guns hanging out there. No, you're good.
What'd you call
Come
them
over-
earlier?
come over
My
two-
twigs.
Come over 2 inches.
Story of my life, Jim.
But
Do you know what
I
2
don't-
inches is? That was pretty good.
Anita does.
Oh snap!
Do you have a thingy for that? A ba-ding.
A ba-dink. Ba-dum bum.
That.
But ink,
I always want to say it's called a drum riff, but it's not drum riff. It's
drum roll.
No,
It's a drum roll.
It's a drum.
It's
Oh yeah,
God damn, I can never think of the fucking name of it.
it doesn't.
Oh,
matter.
wait.
Yeah, but
Oh, not that one. What's
what
that
I
one
just
called?
played
Dun, 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 dun.
is called
Dun, dun.
a.
I don't know. That's how I knock on my customers' doors.
That's called something though. It's a bump and a
It's
roll.
not like you can make the sound in the Google, so you can't even look it up.
Dun, 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 dun,
Dun, dun.
dun, dun. That's
Let's
actually
talk
has
about
a
the
name.
sport of motorcycles. Has anybody ever followed motocross at all? That's here. Have you?
Should I?
No.
I
followed that in
don't.
years.
No?
I have before, but I don't.
It's got the sport has gotten really big. It's pretty amazing what
Rim shot.
a
Anyway.
rim shot.
The
Yes.
dunk.
It's really got. I really think that
Rim
it's
shot.
It's
It's
something
really-
in a haircut. Something in a haircut. It's something in a haircut. Dun, 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 dun. What's that one called?
Oh, that's
Trimming a haircut?
penis and a haircut.
No.
nut in a haircut.
You guys carry
Nut in
on.
a haircut.
I'll Google it. I'll get back to you.
No, I got it. Get off your fucking phone, bitch.
What were you saying?
No, I was watching. So I watched motocross today, and I really think that the brand Monster Energy has really elevated the sport of motocross. They bring in millions and millions.
Shaving
of
a
dollars,
haircut.
millions and millions of
Shaving a haircut.
dollars, and they make these riders
Dun, dun,
go out
dun,
there and
dun.
perform, and I mean they just
Dun,
they
dun.
do their job. It's pretty cool. It's pretty cool to watch. And one thing I did realize today, which I've always known this, these riders, they go out and they ride these motos, and they come in, and the winners are always handed a Monster Energy or a Red Bull, whoever they're sponsored
Sean.
by.
Please stop.
It's my podcast.
I'm trying to
do what I
listen to
want.
Kevin.
So these guys are, if
It's
they're
the
sponsored by
Sean
Monster,
Carmack
or if they're
podcast.
sponsored by Red Bull, they're handed a Monster or Red Bull. Well, one of the guys today was like washing his face with Red Bull cans. So it's obvious that they fill the Red Bull full of water at the end of the motor, which they should. I mean, nobody's going to be drinking Monster Energy to rehydrate at the end of a race or whatever. But I just thought it was kind of interesting. Like he was pouring it in his hand and like washing his face.
Marketing.
Oh yeah, absolutely. It's all marketing.
Yeah,
But
100%.
like I said, I think they've done a really good job by elevating our sport. It's cool to watch. Like the two leading guys right now in our sport are from Australia, the Lawrence brothers. They're young kids. I mean, they're like, I want to say Jet's only 19, maybe 20, maybe 21, and his older brother's 22, maybe at the oldest. But they grew up in Australia. Their dad owned a construction business. They basically sold everything they had in Australia and moved to the States and tried to make it in motocross, and they are winning everything right now. They have won every race, basically every race that they've ever been into. They've won a championship. It's pretty cool. Pretty cool
We can
to
do
see.
some would you rather questions.
Sure.
Wait, when do we
Okay.
talk about plugging social?
When do we talk about politics?
Plugging
We
buttholes.
already did that. Oh, we ended up talking about feminism.
This is one of
Yeah,
Jim's
I got
famous
heated by
plugs.
that.
And
Go
that-
ahead,
and
Jim.
that
Get
just
your
ruined
famous plug
politics.
in.
Oh, did you
That
guys
that I'm
did
about
you
to
guys
edit
bring
out
any
later.
plugs with you?
I got a
Like
butt
butt
plug. I
plugs?
got a butt plug in right now.
Snap. That's a different segment.
I'll
That's
give a
usually
plug.
the after midnight segment.
Amber Lee and the 13th Step Tarot on YouTube.
Oh wait, start
Look her
over.
up.
Do that again. Who are you talking about?
Amber Lee.
What? Oh, I'm sorry.
At the
What did you
13th
Did I
say?
This
interrupt
is actually good. This is actually a good plug.
I'm listening.
Yeah,
Go
how
ahead.
does it feel?
But I can edit. So none of that will make it.
I don't care.
That's fine.
Give me your plug.
Amberly.
Amber Lee and the 13th Step Tarot. She does life coaching, spiritual readings. All
Is
that
this the
stuff.
gal that you talked to me about? Before?
Yes.
Yeah.
Why are we talking about this?
Look her up. She's very good,
Oh,
and
she was a therapist for
made
Sean
a lot of changes in my
for
life.
like 6
so,
months. He talked to her on the daily
Just
or
6
weekly. I think
once a
she's
week.
good. She kind of fixed him a little bit.
In
He was
6
kind of
months?
fucked up. I don't know if you know that.
well, he's
John's
fucked
been
up by his
fucked up a lot in
ex-girlfriend.
his life. But
No, it's just fucked up
you
with
don't
life.
Need you don't need a
But
girlfriend. in life.
anyway,
Life,
I'm just saying that's my plug.
life
So
sucks.
it's Amber.
Amber Lee, YouTube is the 13th Step Tarot. I will,
Does she have like a
I'll link
YouTube
her-
series that she does?
yes, actually, she does a lot of lives, but she's actually moving right now. But if you go in, she'll do basically like she does. She used to do live Wednesdays and Fridays, and she would give you the readings. Like she would do your I don't know what, like I'm an air sign. There's an air, water, all that. I don't know what you
the
I
whole
know
thing.
She would do those for like the week, and then she would do your actual horoscope, like Libra, Pisces, all that. And basically say, hey, look, if it resonates, take it, and you just kind of listen to what she says and think about things you're. She just kind of goes what she feels, and she goes through the cards, and then they pop out, and she just does your reading for you. But
I found
she
it.
does like private readings, and she's actually very good. It's manifesting your miracles, all that kind of thing. So,
My opinion with Sean with this girl is that he was in a dark spot a couple of years ago, and he went and started talking to this girl on a regular basis. And I think the only reason you're doing this podcast today is because of the time you spent with this girl.
yeah, because
I think she pulled you out of a dark spot.
It has changed my life a lot, and it made me start painting. I don't know if you ever watched my other podcasts. Well, all the paintings you see are ones I painted. I need to make Jim his Mystique painting still, but
Well, you already did it. It's in your bathroom.
I'll make you one instead. And then where the sun is, I'll just put 2 eyes.
If you guys ever go into his bathroom and just urinate once, you'll see the Mystique painting. You'll be like, "Oh, I get it. I get that."
But yeah, so because that's one of my affirmations.
That's
with her
Amber.
was-
Amber, right?
Yes, one of my affirmations was, "Hey, I had an impulse, so I tried it. I had an impulse to paint, but I never really did it."
Oh no. She right? Girl down.
This is why I'm glad she wasn't in the super high chair. Oh.
We got a
Kids
first podcast injury.
Hey, kids fall.
Kid down.
It's okay.
But yeah, so I just painting is kind of a thing I want to do, so I did it.
That's cool. I mean,
and then
any-
starting
And I
this.
mean, we all need something in our life.
Well, I know you did your little.
Yeah.
I don't know if you're still
mean-
doing your thing on Wednesdays.
It's kind of faded off a little bit.
And I wanted to do it. It's just I can't do that on weekdays.
Yeah,
It's like
no,
I'm so
I get
early,
it.
but that's why I told you.
and that's one of the reasons it kind of faded off because the same reason nobody wants to really do much on that.
Hey, man, if they want to, you want to do a podcast,
Yeah.
set it up. Like it'd be hard for me to do on a weekday, but
Yeah.
I mean, do that,
No,
but
we-
not like this. I mean,
I started kind of a new thing. We started doing what we were calling Walker Wednesdays. We're just going up and riding for a
Oh, you
couple
guys are
hours.
riding.
Riding
Yeah.
on our
Walker
dirt.
Pit.
Yeah, Walker Valley up there in
Yep.
Mount Vernon. All of us like to ride, and we just wanted to go out and spend a couple hours on the trails and stuff. It's kind of died off the last couple weeks because we've all been busy. Summers get busy. So yeah.
But September and October are great months for
Yeah.
riding at Walker.
Yeah.
Starts to get a little rainy, starts to
Yeah.
get a little
A little
loamy.
cooler. Yeah.
Yeah.
she good?
Luckily, it was just her head.
She got a hard head.
Oh, is she okay? All right.
But no, we all need something like that in our lives to keep us on the right direction that we want to be in. our own
I
path.
think Amber saved your life. I'm just saying.
Well, that's good. I mean.
Am I wrong?
No, I'll be forever grateful for her. And like I
That's
want
your
to, I want to
plug.
do more one-on-one
when
things
you
with
when
her.
when you edit,
now
can
I
you
just gotta
when
wait.
you edit, can you put it down there like her website and
Yeah.
like follow
I
the
can
link?
put whatever I want.
Have you started doing that yet or not?
No, my last one. You didn't. If you
Fuck,
didn't
I
watch it.
try, Sean. I have a life.
I had a bunch of them in there.
Did you? Okay, I'm gonna go watch.
I popped up a meme. There's a lot of
I'm gonna go watch.
other text I put up there.
I mean,
yeah, I was.
that's something that we should talk about on one of these podcasts too. Is just mental health in general.
Absolutely.
Men's mental health.
And I would like to, and
It's
you
a
know,
huge
that would,
thing, man.
It
I
is.
mean,
And
I'll be the first to admit, I basically had a mental breakdown back in April, and I didn't know what the fuck
Right.
I was going to do. I was in that same state of mind you were just talking about.
We were just saying as strong men.
Well, the thing
we
too
get
is
fucked up.
with men's
We need
mental
help.
health is I don't think what
100%.
people don't understand is men have a huge suicide rate, but nobody ever talks about that because it's just,
can I speak on this?
you know,
Yeah, please.
I think the society has put men can't have feelings and men can't
Oh, absolutely.
express how they feel, and once they express it, they get made in front of, and so men just, I do believe that men have
Well-
more suicide than women because, like I said,
do.
society pushes no feelings on men, and I think it sucks.
but going to that, and I know you didn't mean it this way, but it's something you said. I think it might have been off air about talking about men and dating, and you want a man who's a man and all that. And
yeah,
that's-
but men still have feelings.
but that's the thing is a lot of guys.
you can be a man but have feelings.
That's
right,
what I was
but
going to
that's
say. 100%.
that's the thing
I think
is
it makes you more
women-
of man.
a lot of women
If you can
nowadays-
cry and be a man, then you're more of a man than
but
man.
men get these
I'm
different
going to cry
things.
right now.
Women say they want a real man, but then when the guy actually shows feelings, then they think,
Because
oh,
that's
he's
not a
just
real
blah, blah,
woman.
blah. Okay, but do you
It's
understand?
a,
This
it's
is
a
what men go
manufactured
through.
feminist woman.
Yes.
Like you say, it's hard to find a good man who does that. It's hard to find a woman that can understand a man
100%.
and appreciate him
100%.
being
Well, I think
sensitive
too,
when he
living,
needs to be,
growing
but
up
still
in
being
our
a man.
generation, we were basically taught at a young age to just fucking
Deal
swallow
with it
rub some dirt on it, and move
and
on.
deal with it.
And ultimately later in life, when you have all these responsibilities and you have a family and you have a house and all this stuff to deal with, you can't just rub dirt on it. You've
Yeah,
got-
it's called that'll buff.
yeah, there you
That'll
go.
buff.
That'll buff out. Yeah. No, a lot of times it won't buff out, you
And
gotta
then it
talk to
builds
about
up.
it. And sometimes you just have to talk about it. You know,
I mean-
it takes a 10-minute conversation sometimes with somebody that's truly listening to you for you to feel 100% better.
I don't know if
For-
you guys
for
know
how
this or
long, I
not,
don't
but
know.
men and women are different.
Oh, absolutely.
100%.
Well, it's I like
polar opposites.
I grew up pretty much raised by my mom. Like my mom and dad divorced when I was like 10, 12, I don't know. But my mom always talked about, oh, you got to buy girl flowers and you got to do this and that. But that was the fucking way wrong advice she should have given me. Like I did all that. I treated women over the top nice, and then I got
No, it's
shit on because they didn't want
no,
the
it's
over the nice
it's
top
it's not
shit.
flowers. It's intent. Why? It's like why are
But
you
the-
buying?
What
the
I'm saying
flowers?
is, my mom used to always tell me, "Oh, you need to bring flowers. Girls
Yeah,
like
that's-
flowers. You got to do this." And I'm saying, I think not all single moms. I think a lot of single moms give their sons the wrong advice because
That's what they wanted.
right,
That's
and
what they
that's
thought
not
they
what they
needed,
got.
yeah.
And you know, I'm going to say what Tom Likas used to say. You know, your mom always says your dad was an asshole, but guess what? She opened her legs for that guy and had a baby, so he did it right. You know, and that's the kind of thing is that's what you got to look at. Is I'm not saying you got to be a dick to your women, but you also can't be a pushover, and you can't let her win every fucking battle. You can't be a fucking simp. You know, you got to actually
Well,
be
I
a
think,
man.
I think a
and
lot of that
you got to. I was always afraid to argue and fight and say no because I felt, oh, if I say no and she gets mad at me, we're gonna break up. And it fucked me up for a long time until I finally said, fuck it, why am I doing this anymore? Like, I know what I want, and this is what I want. If you're not going to be what I want, then I'm not going to be with you. And that's exactly what it is.
Well, and
and
that's what you have
you
to
know,
do. Like you
I have expectations, but they're not so fucking high that no one's ever going to meet it. And it's not so low where it's trash. It's going to be right where it needs to be. And that's
well,
what
and
it
that's the
should
thing
be.
too. Is like you don't want to bend your own what you want
Your own
to
values.
get what you want.
Correct.
Your
And
own, yeah, your own
When I
values.
meet a girl and we start hanging out and talking, I'm going to know what I want.
and communicate, right? You have to communicate.
If she's the right girl, we're going to align perfectly.
I personally think it's not about the flowers. It's about how you treat her. It doesn't even care. I don't even care if I don't get flowers. Personally, fuck your flowers. As long as you're loyal, respectful, you communicate, you're a man, and you provide. And
But I went
and
over the
you're-
top. And
Yeah,
I think
and
I
that's
was
what I'm
too
saying.
nice,
Like,
too
I don't
kind,
care
too
about
caring.
what
cares
is
or
what
whatever.
is you opening a door gonna do for me? Great.
Well,
I don't
I
have to
think-
fucking open it. Great.
Yeah.
Good for you.
I
I
mean,
think a lot of that comes down to situational too, right?
Yeah.
So if
Depends
Well,
on the.
and
I
It
know-
also
and-
depends on the woman.
and I've seen some of this in some of your past relationships.
I was just
Don't
going to
take-
bring
don't
that
take
up.
this
No,
one.
I was just going to
Oh,
bring
now we're
I was
getting
just
into the-
going to
we're
I was
getting
just
into
going
the
to bring
therapy
this up.
session.
Just, hey, Sean and this person's together. Sean's going way over the top, being super nice. What he thinks that she needs,
Right.
but a lot of times you can't think what they need. You
Right.
You have to listen and
Listen.
understand what they need.
But and I was just
Maybe
gonna
they don't want flowers today.
And I was
Maybe
just
they
gonna
want
bring
flowers
up
tomorrow.
when I was with
because I think women are like this.
when I was with Erica, one of your first comments was, "I like that you're yourself. You're yourself. You're
Yeah.
not trying to be anybody different.
Yeah.
You are. You're." And I was being more myself. With her.
Absolutely.
And that's the thing that's where I need to, and I still talk to Erica all the time. I still love her to death. She's a good person, and but it didn't work out because
just didn't work
whatever,
out.
lots of reasons. But
Yeah.
that's the thing is what I kind of look
And
at.
you just
and-
have to be yourself, right?
right. And I mean, I'm not
And
even rushing
And
in
that's
anything.
one thing about like my relationship with Anita. I have been myself with her more than I have ever been with anybody in my life. She probably knows me better than my mom knows me. I mean, there's things that we talk about that I wouldn't talk to anybody about. Like, why would I?
right.
But she's my spouse.
She's your
and
girl, yeah.
She's my person. So what's next? What else we got?
All right. We can ask, would you rather?
Yeah, let's do that.
Let's do that.
All right. Would you rather have telekinesis or telepathy? Telekinesis is the ability to move things. Telepathy is the ability to read minds.
To move things. Because
I
I'm
don't-
lazy.
And I don't want to read your fucking mind. I
Yeah.
don't need to know all that shit.
I don't want to read
There's
people's
no way.
minds.
You would
Don't wanna
love
know.
to read people's minds.
Don't want to know. It's too much information.
Yeah.
It would be
probably.
too much responsibility. There's no way.
Teletubbies.
I would move shit like
Healthy.
Like bring my beer
Like,
out.
Healthy.
Yeah, bring my water
Healthy.
here,
Yeah.
please.
Healthy.
I prefer Teletubbies.
Healthy. What
You sound like a gnome. You're like
that's
that
what
gnome
you
under
were-
the bridge.
When I asked that question about good looking or smart, healthy.
I'm a grumpy old troll. I'm a grumpy old troll.
Oh, I seen that part. I remember seeing that part when you talked about.
Yeah, I did. I created a short.
it.
Oh. Do you
No,
know?
I
Do you
didn't
know?
actually
Do
watch
you know
the
who
episode.
Captain Marvel is?
Captain Marvel. Maybe.
Captain America.
Played by Brie Larson, but they actually gender swapped it because there's actually a guy.
Captain America?
No, Captain Marvel. Okay. Would you
No.
rather be forced to sing along or dance to every single song you hear?
Sing.
Yeah,
I already sing a lot, so
Yeah. I'm not dancing to shit.
no shit.
Sing.
Would you rather find true love today or win the lottery next year?
I already have true
How much
love.
is the money?
Oh,
Doesn't
snap.
matter.
Girl's not fucking
Well,
around.
She already
What-
has true love as well.
How much does it take?
You already have true love. Look behind you.
Right. So I need money.
Yeah.
Take the lottery.
Okay.
Lottery.
Taking your daughter out of the equation, let's think of true love
Depends on
as
how much money.
significant
Because
other.
true love is priceless. but
Can be bought.
exactly.
5 million.
True love.
I mean, you can't buy love. You should have a lot of fun. With the
I don't
money.
want fun. I want real love. So
What does that mean to you? What does real love mean to you?
It's got to be a brown person.
It's a
We
big
know
que-
that.
no,
We've
that's a
already
big- that's a big
established that.
question to a lot of
yeah, that and
Or a white country boy.
a ride or die and honest and communicates and provides and is loving. A normal man shit.
That sounds like a great man.
Tilt your mic up, so 'cause you got to tuck right into the top of it.
But no man's perfect,
go.
so I'm not going to get
people.
everything
I'm pretty
I want.
close.
That's what every man says.
Would you rather be in jail for 5 years or be in a coma for a decade?
I'd probably be in a coma. Because you don't
I'm
really,
going to go
you
with the
don't-
coma because he was in
well,
it
'cause
for 21 days.
You don't
right?
know other, 21 days.
21 days. So
but you don't know
coma.
otherwise. So, I mean, if you're in a
right,
coma.
so coma.
So what?
Yeah,
so
jail's
what
a
you
bitch.
miss-
Oh wait, no, wait,
you know how
no.
long a
Wait,
decade
hold
is?
on, hold on. Considering my baby, I think I'd be in jail for 5 years because that's less away from my baby.
I would agree with that.
So 5 years in jail.
Only because you have a young kid. My kids
Yeah.
are
You're going to
all
get
grown.
traumatized in jail.
That's fine. I'm already traumatized.
Okay, this one will be for Kevin since he's the only one with the
You're
partner.
about ready to get traumatized.
Would you I already know the answer.
What?
You're going to pick. Would you rather have another 10 years with your partner or a one night stand with your crush?
10 years.
Healthy.
Absolutely.
I don't have a partner.
I think that's a silly question.
It's not silly. 'cause
Some
I don't,
people would
no,
pick
hold on.
crush.
I don't have a partner. So it's not silly.
Oh, I
I'm your
understand.
partner.
But if you had a partner, wouldn't you want to spend more time with that partner?
I don't know. I haven't had a partner in 4 years. I'm not there.
Yeah, I get it.
Would you rather have everyone you know be able to read your thoughts, or for everyone you know to have access to your internet history?
Internet history.
I mean, what's the difference? Your internet is
Same.
going to be pretty
Yeah,
much your
it's the
fucking
same thing.
What
thoughts
was
anyway.
the question?
Would you rather have everyone you know be able to read your thoughts, or have access to your internet history? I guess it's neither.
Mm-hmm.
Would you rather lose your sight or memories?
Sight.
I'm fine with my memories.
Yeah. There's a movie that
I've lost half my
Again,
memory
There's
anyways.
a TV show that. Oh, have you
What would be the
guys seen The
smartest I am?
Blind Spot on Netflix?
The football show.
No, it's not. No.
I was
That's a
just
blind
gonna
side.
say the
Yeah,
blind
it's a blind
side.
side,
Like
yeah.
I was gonna make a
No,
joke.
it's called The Blind Spot, and this gal wakes up. I don't know how long.
Blinded
No, she wakes up
in a
and
spot.
no.
What is it, the
gave her
G-
some-
the
they gave her
G
some
spot?
ki-
What is it?
They gave her some kind of drug, and she lost all of her memory.
Oh,
So she didn't know who she was, where she was, how she got there, anything like that. Yeah, I wouldn't want to lose my memories because that's who you are. Your
Yep.
memories are who you are.
100%.
Would you rather give up air conditioning or heat for the rest of your life?
Air
Heat,
conditioning because
heat,
I don't even have it now. So
heat,
heat.
heat.
I run hot. I don't need
You would
heat.
give up heat, so in the winter you
No,
don't-
I would give
heat.
up air. Yeah, no, you're right. Sorry,
100%.
I heard that wrong. I would give up AC. Yeah.
I would give up heat. I don't need
No,
it.
you want to be
no, I don't want to be
So
cold.
you would
I don't
never
want
be-
to freeze to death. Yeah.
I run hot. I'm a bear. I don't.
Yeah, but other
You can
people,
always- you
other
can always-
people don't. Your car needs to defrost.
But with that being said, so if you were to build a fire, can you not feel heat off of it?
Nope.
Because you giving up.
You can't build a fire.
What about
Yeah.
a bathtub?
Cold water.
Yeah, I'm giving up AC.
I'm gonna give
Would
up
you
heat.
rather swim in a pool full of Nutella or a pool full of maple syrup?
Oh,
Nutella.
Nutella. Yeah. It'd be awful thick, but I'd do it.
I feel like
Nutella.
maple syrup is probably easier to swim through, wouldn't it? 'Cause Nutella's
I
kinda
feel like if you
thicker.
just Nutella, you're just gonna lay there.
Yeah, he's gonna lay on the top,
It's thicker, huh?
and then you would eat half.
Maybe
of
take
it.
a little.
Would you do it naked?
Yes,
or
absolutely.
clothes.
Absolutely.
For sure.
I don't want Nutella or maple syrup getting on my clothes. I'm gonna jump in there naked.
Plus, I think there's some like medical benefits if it gets on your
Yeah,
other
on your
regions.
hoo-hoo.
Yeah, for the Nutella, for sure.
Mm.
It's like a balm. It's like a butter balm.
Yeah,
Makes it
Nutella balm
smoother.
Yeah.
makes you glimmer.
Would you rather never be able to go out during the day or never be able to go out at night?
Mm.
I already don't go out in the day, so
I don't want to not be able
I
to go
don't-
out at night.
I would say I don't really go out at night, so I think I would have to say that I don't care about that.
I'm out during the day 24/7.
Yeah,
I
me-
like to go out at night, and I don't want to kill that.
I like to
I'd
go out
pick-
at night,
I'm
but I
always-
don't
I
do it
don't
very
like-
often
I'm a
because I'm
night-
usually always
owl.
like it's past my bedtime now.
same.
Absolutely.
See,
go
I'm
to
a,
bed at
I'm a
8.
night owl.
I'm 9:00. Like,
Even I get up at 3, I'm still up to like 10, 11 o'clock at night.
I prefer night events.
Would you rather have a personal maid or a personal chef?
Made,
yeah.
I'm a cooker.
which is ironic because
Yeah.
I should be a woman, right?
Oh no, you didn't want someone to clean after you.
Yeah, I'd rather a maid. Yeah, 'cause I can cook. I
Yeah.
like cooking.
Yeah, I cook. I would like to cook and have the maid clean up after my shit.
Yep.
So when I turn around and I was just like, I just made this great meal. It's already.
And now
I-
you have all
I
these
go,
dishes.
Oh shit! No, everything's already done.
There
Which
are
is
no-
how I do it, anyways. I'm my own maid.
Mhm.
I clean up as I go.
Yeah.
Would you rather be an extra in an Oscar-winning movie or the lead in a box office bomb?
Oscar winning.
Be an extra in an Oscar.
And I'll be an extra.
Because you'd make more money probably.
Well, then you're not a bomb.
I'd be a lead in a bomb. I'd be a
You'd
lead.
probably
In,
be more noticed in an Oscar movie.
Not
As an extra?
Not as extra probably.
see, I'd pick box office bomb because just because
Well,
it's
then
a
you
bomb
could say,
doesn't mean
guess
they're
what,
not gonna
guys, I was
see
in
it
an
and want you
Oscar
to-
movie.
You would be the focus.
Right.
Yeah. I'm just thinking of it from like a financial aspect. I think I would rather get paid to be an extra rather than. I don't know. It depends, I guess.
Would you rather communicate only in emoji or never be able to text at all ever again?
I don't really like texting, so I don't care about texting. I'd rather be in person.
Solid.
What was the question?
Would you rather communicate in an emoji or text message or some shit like that?
Would you rather communicate only in emoji or never be able to text at all ever again?
I would rather change subjects and go to a different list of questions.
Yeah, I think.
Would you rather lounge on the pool or the beach?
Beach. Because there's probably men there that are really cute and sexy.
I like the pool because I have a pool at home. So.
Would you rather
And there's no people.
wear the same socks for a month or the same underwear for a week?
Sucks.
Socks.
Thanks. You know I don't like feet.
I don't wear socks.
Yeah,
I don't wear socks.
I don't know. I think I'd have to redo that because I could just take my underwear off.
Wait,
but-
say it again.
No,
Underwear
you
for
don't, you don't have the option of taking them off.
Say it again.
Oh,
You have to wear
Would
your
you
underwear
rather
for a whole
same
week
the same socks for a month or the same underwear?
because
for
you
a week?
sweat a lot down
Underwear.
there.
Underwear for a week. I don't wear socks.
can I take my socks off at night still? Because I take my socks off.
You have to wear them for a week.
Wear the same.
No,
socks.
you have to wear your socks for a month or wear your underwear for a week.
No.
That's
Yes.
there you go.
Socks for a month.
That's
Underwear
very
for a
clear.
week.
But I'm still gonna take them off at night.
No.
No.
You got to
Yeah,
wear
no,
them for a
fuck
month.
that, No.
Nope. I go.
I'd
I-
rather
I
wear
under-
my socks for a month.
I'm underwear for a week.
Yeah. Neither one. 'Cause I am not sleeping in either one of
I don't
those.
wear socks, so
I'm not sleeping
gonna-
in
I'm
either
not
one
wearing
of
them.
those, so it doesn't matter.
I don't wear underwear.
That's disgusting. He said prove it.
more macaroni and cheese, please. Yeah, there is. It's in the fridge, Joe. You want me to go get it? Are we on break?
Let's go on break.
Let's go on break.
Did you hear that? I don't have my headphones on.
I think I'm going home.
All right, we're going to go to break. We'll be back possibly shortly.
Yeah, we do.
All right, okay, we're back.
It might be Lowe's or Costco.
Well,
it's still a
but
day.
I'm talking about nowadays being single and the issues you
In the
have
climate,
that you're
the
finding.
dating climate that you're in.
Yeah, like okay, Elizabeth, are you on dating apps?
Mm-mm.
Tinder, Facebook, whatever, nothing.
No.
Plenty of fish.
Jim, I know isn't because
I'm
he's
not.
not very tech savvy. I'm on
It's
I'm
not
on the
because
Facebook.
it's not because I'm not tech savvy.
Well, the biggest thing, so I do the Facebook dating, and I'll like people, and then we'll match. The biggest thing I find
They
it's
have a
hard
date-
to
There's a Facebook dating. app?
Yeah.
At Facebook
it's
something.
hard to converse with these people sometimes. It's like, hey, how's your day going? Oh, it was good. Like, where's the follow up? Like, how was your day? Like, you're supposed to, when somebody asks how your day was, you're like, oh, it was good. How was your day? But they're like, the day was good.
You're missing the
Oh, so what do
reciprocation.
you at work? What do you, it's like one way. It's like, okay,
Yeah.
fuck you. And I don't know. And then you get the ones who are like, oh, I'm looking for a guy that's going to take care of me and blah, blah. I say, oh my God, okay, out. So it's hard. But then you got to realize, okay, I'm talking to her. We can set up a date, which I haven't yet. But then you're like, how do I know she's not going to have 5 other guys she's going to meet later after our date? You know,
Why does that matter?
and even if we do date,
Why
how do
does
I
that
know she's
matter?
going to stop using the app? So it's
why,
like,
why does that matter? If you find somebody that you like and you guys truly
well,
click,
it's gonna.
it doesn't
it's gonna
matter.
If
matter.
she's a good enough woman, she
If
wouldn't
she
be
has
talking
other
to
5
other-
guys she's gonna meet, yeah, it's gonna matter. Not if we're not.
Well,
if we're not
she's-
dating, fine. But if we're dating,
No, but
Then
once
she
you-
shouldn't be then.
But
Right.
once you meet,
Yeah.
once you talk and
Yeah,
you're on the
once you
same
meet,
page, she'll
yeah.
delete it.
but I
Right.
won't know
Well,
that.
I don't. I mean,
Well, it doesn't matter. That means you have trust issues, honey.
yeah.
No, I'm not
If
saying.
I was to date somebody, and we met on a dating app or whatever, if we met in the bar, and I found out later they had dating apps on their phone, I wouldn't. It wouldn't be my business to ask them to delete the dating app. That's their own prerogative. That if they want to keep their shit, they want to keep their shit. It's fine.
Okay, that's why I'm glad you brought that up, because that's where we kind of get into the what you expect out of something. If I meet a girl and we start dating, we hit it off, I would delete the apps, and I would hope that she would, because
You need to have
why
that,
would you need it?
Well,
need
that
to have,
would-
you need to have that conversation with her.
Yeah,
well,
that would-
correct.
that would be
I
something
understand
you'd
that,
have to
but and
communicate.
that's my point, and that's where it comes to preference. I would prefer a girl once we're dating. She doesn't need that anymore. If she says,
Well,
"Well, I want,"
Okay,
because,
no. Here's
well, then I'm out.
here's a question though. Would you rather have a girl? Here's a question for you. We'll wait till Elizabeth gets back in. It's a good question. Would you rather have a girl that tells you that she's still on the app, or would you rather have a girl that deletes the app and doesn't tell you what the fuck she's doing?
Well, obviously, I'd rather a girl that deletes it, but I'm not going to date a girl. If I date a girl and she has dating apps still on her phone, I'm not going to.
Do you? Would you rather that girl tell you what she's doing, or you see?
That's communication. Yeah, I would expect.
Honesty is the best.
I would
thing.
expect her to not want me to have these dating apps
I'd rather
on my
know
site.
than not know because it's more betrayal than lying.
Right. When I dated Erica, I think I had Tinder on my phone. She's like, "Oh, why do you have Tinder?" So I'm like, "I don't know," because I never deleted it. And
Why
I
do
fucking
you
up.
have Tinder on your phone while you're dating somebody?
I didn't realize
Exactly.
I did because I never used it. But then I ended up deleting it because she saw it. And I don't fucking delete
He's
it.
like,
right
it
now.
wasn't
I
my
didn't give a shit.
Tinder, it was my friend's.
yeah,
Point is,
it
I was
probably your
okay.
Tinder.
I was fine that
I was
she
just
asked me
holding
about it.
I was
I
just
was.
holding it
Right.
for the
I
weekend.
I've
know,
never
but-
had Tinder.
But if you don't use something in a while, how many apps do you know? Every single app on your phone?
Okay.
So-
I deleted all the apps I don't use. Actually,
Okay.
well,
that-
a lot of people still have apps they don't ever
Well,
fucking
okay,
use.
hold on.
I have many
Hold
I
on.
don't use on my
Let's-
phone.
let's
I
talk
just don't
about
think
that
about
then.
it.
So if you just said that you would want, if you were dating a girl, and I mean to me it would have to be like, hey, you and I are dating exclusively, right? We're having like this is our. If you want 100% of me, I need 100% of you, right?
Right.
It's a reciprocal type.
That's a
thing.
conversation.
So once you
yeah.
once you have that conversation, why would it matter if they deleted the apps or not?
Why would it matter if they didn't?
Exactly.
Or if they why would it matter if they did?
well,
Because to me, and this is where I'm trying to get
hold
to
on.
is
You had
preference.
just
It's all
said
preference.
This, though, but you had just said this. Don't use them.
Right. But
So that's all I'm.
if I happen to see it, I said, "Hey, why do you still have that app?" And she's like, "Oh, because blah blah blah." Because
Sounds like
I
the same
I
reason
still
you
have
gave.
because I still have, no. I told her I forgot I had it. I deleted it because I never used it. So my whole point was I forgot it was on there because I never fucking used it. When she saw it and questioned it, I said, "Sorry, I didn't realize I had it."
So
I
she- you-
How did
deleted
she
it,
see
and that
it?
was the end of it.
How did she see it?
Because she had access to my phone because I didn't fucking hide my phone.
Well, perfect.
If she needed to
That's
use the
what I
phone,
mean.
I give her my
That's
phone.
what I mean.
That's
Like,
okay.
there
That's
should be
but
no,
that's the trust.
there
and
shouldn't be
that's-
secrets, right? So,
Right, but it's all about your preference. See, the society
So
sometimes
there must have been something
but-
on her side. Why is she going through your phone?
she
that
wasn't going
deep?
through my phone. She would use my phone sometimes to
Yeah.
look at a picture or take a photo because my phone was closer, whatever. She
Well,
wasn't
that's
like
fine.
actively looking through
No,
my
that's
phone.
fine.
That's
I
never
get
what
it.
it was.
I
In
understand
fact,
that.
she had the code to my phone, but she never
I
fucking
understand
touched my
that,
phone
but-
unless she needs something.
and
But
she should.
point is, that's
I don't think the
what
apps
I'm
matter.
what I'm trying to get is society today tries to tell you, oh, well, you should be secure enough to know that to trust her. She's not. It's never about being insecure and trusting them. It's about
No.
if I don't
hold on.
like something,
Hold on,
then
it's
you
on.
should be okay with me not liking it.
It's 100%.
And if you're if
about
you're
it.
that dead set and keeping something I'm not okay with, then we're not compatible. And
So
then I'm
if
out.
you call her out on the app and then she deletes it, then you're fine.
Right. But if she says,
Yeah.
no, I'm going to keep it because, well, you never know what happens with us. Or I have people I talk to that are just friends. I'm out.
Yeah, and if
Like,
you're in an exclusive, then
If
that
I'm
doesn't
with a
make
girl
sense.
that has a lot of guy
makes
friends,
sense.
I won't date a girl with a lot of guy friends. Like guys, they maybe once in a while talk to, but like me and Erica had an issue with because her ex-husband texts her a lot, which I was fine with. They have kids, but then he would go on these trips and bring her back like gifts, and I said, I'm not. That's what is that? I'm not comfortable with that. And we talked about it. And I said, what would be the reason him bringing you gifts? There's no reason for that. And she finally has kind of agreed with it, and he stopped doing it. And she actually wanted him to just, when we lived together in the house we were living together with, and I was helping pay for her, because he had the habit of just coming over and walking in. I'm like, that can't happen anymore. I live here now. He can't just walk in anytime he feels like
Yeah,
it. He
no,
needs to knock.
I can understand that. for
And
sure.
it was a discussion, but like I said, it's a
Wait,
give
so
and
are
take.
you,
but
so are you dating now?
no.
Are
But,
you
what-
are you
what I'm-
dating?
What I'm trying to say is when you date,
No.
you have
Are you
certain
dating?
standards
Yeah.
that you expect. And
Your wife?
society expects you, well, if you feel this way, it's because you're insecure. Like you just
I don't.
said.
I don't
But that-
actually. I don't
agree with
actually give a
that.
fuck about society.
You agree.
myself.
Your standards should be what you are comfortable with, and if your compatibility to
I think
woman.
if a
should-
man's
she
going
should
through
be
my
comfortable with
phone, that means he doesn't trust me. I think it's weird.
it's going through your
but also,
phone.
I wouldn't go through my man's phone because if I'm going through his phone, that means I don't trust him. I don't give a
That
fuck
means
what's in your
there's
phone.
bigger
But
issues
is
than-
it's going
Exactly.
through your phone, or is it using the phone for something? Like Vince and Trish, Vince will grab Trish's phone and start doing something like, oh shit, this is Trish's phone. He'll put it down. He'll pick up his phone.
Yeah.
You know, it's not a matter of I'm going to go through your phone and look who you're texting.
But they trust
I
each other.
agree. If you do that, then you have trust issues and you probably should work that out and figure it out. But seeing something on someone's phone, you know, like I'm trying to show her something and the app's there and they see it. I mean, I'm fine with if I'm dating a girl and she sees Tinder on my phone, she's like, why the fuck do you have Tinder? I'm like,
But you're not really
Oh.
dating.
no, I'm not. But I'm saying if I do date, I have certain expectations.
I think that has to be a communication.
but I don't think people
Beginning of the
people
date,
always
right?
want to go to you're insecure. Having preferences of who you want to
Well,
be with
hold on, but
and who
you're-
you
hold on.
date and what
I
you
think
want
you're- I
out of
think
that
you're
dating isn't
misinterpreting- I think you're
necessarily
misinterpreting
insecurity.
that. Your preferences shouldn't be driven by insecurities. That's
Right.
that's what we're saying by you're being insecure.
But if a
about
girl
it.
has Tinder,
So
on
you
her
can have
phone and-
preferences all you want and stand
Right.
by your morals and stand by your standards and all that. That's fine, but you have to communicate and you have to be on the same page with those things.
right. But
now,
if
if you find something out after you've communicated those standards, then yeah, there's something to be worried
right,
about.
and if I'm talking to a girl and she's showing me something on her phone, I see she has Tinder, and I say, hey, why do you have Tinder? Or that's how we met, whatever.
Yeah.
And I said, I don't like that you have Tinder. And she's like, well, I'm not gonna ever delete it. I would have to think, okay, is this relationship? Do I trust her? Is this something I'm gonna deal with, or am I just gonna say fuck it, I'm out?
Is
find
there,
someone
is there
that's
a
okay
good
with it.
reason for her to have Tinder?
Correct, and that's my whole
Is there?
point. But everybody always wants to go to, oh, you're insecure, blah, blah, blah. And
Well-
this, what I'm saying is, this is what gets beat down into
Well, it's not-
people
I
to
know.
where then they start thinking they're wrong, and their way of thinking is wrong when it's
And-
not. It's
I don't-
normal.
I don't have Tinder, so I don't even have a part in this
but
conversation.
the insecurity part. So just because somebody says that it's leaning towards insecurities doesn't mean that you're insecure with yourself or anything of that matter. It means you're insecure with that relationship. Whatever's happening going on between you two, you've got some trust or insecurity issues with that.
Possibly, or it could just
So-
be there's no reason to have a dating app if you're in a relationship.
So
Period.
let's just say that you were with some gal for 2-3 years, and all of a sudden you found out that she had been talking to somebody else.
A guy,
Yeah, a guy.
What about a girl?
I would probably be done
You'd be done.
because women are emotional.
Yeah.
The same way men are physical. So men view sex the same way.
It's
the
not
way
about.
women
I'm not
use
talking
that
about
emo-
sex. I'm talking about communication.
But
with
here,
another
no,
person.
listen to me. So the way men
Wait.
view-
I thought we were checking out of the
men
podcast.
men put sex over commitment. Women put commitment over sex. So an emotional connection with the man is the same as a physical connection with a woman for a man.
That's not.
I would agree with
that's
that
not quite
to
true.
a certain degree.
Because men want sex and women want that emotional connection. So if she's talking to another guy. Why are you talking to another guy?
That's
What
80%
Maybe,
general.
but would it? So your first initial thing was I would just end it. What if there's a reason for that conversation, or there's something?
I'm
going-
not saying I
What
said,
if there's something going on with the
fine.
way that she feels about you, or the way that you were treating her?
then I would
or
ask
vice-
why she didn't come to me and not talk to me.
Maybe she tried 100 times and didn't get the answer she wanted. So now she's
Well, then say,
reaching out of the relationship to find that.
I'm not saying I'd say, okay, I'm done, I'm out. Fuck
Maybe we
you.
should go
But
back to
I would,
politics.
I forgot what we were
I
talking
would
about.
definitely
talking about
start talking
Tinder.
about why she's talking to
We're
another
talking
guy
about
and what's
Tinder.
missing
Well,
in
it
their
would take
relationship.
conversation and communication,
But-
right?
Honestly, and this is where a lot of people start saying, well, you're insecure. I think if a woman has to
Tinder.
is talking to another man
Tinder.
about things,
Let's talk
that's not
about
a good
politics
thing.
and religion, shall we? We're gonna just do it a
I
separate
think
podcast.
it's really dependent on
Jesus.
the situation.
Oh, we're gonna talk
I
about
mean,
God.
If I found out that Anita was
What do you-
talking to somebody
Or
else about
Jesus.
something, I
Both?
would instantly ask.
All right. Are you
what guys
religious?
talking about? What's going on?
Do you go to church?
Is there anything I can help you with, or
Do you
anything
want to
like
go
that?
to church?
It wouldn't be an.
I feel like
instant,
you need to be
well,
saved.
fuck
But
Like,
you know, like
maybe
I
we
do, men, most of the time men have
You might need to
an
confess.
ulterior motive.
Be
when they're
baptized.
talking to women.
but I trust and I
Hold
care
on.
for my
You trust
wife.
certain men. Like, I don't ever talk to Nina. In
We'll,
fact, I don't
we'll
even
sprinkle the
but I-
holy
I
I
water
don't even
on
have
you.
her cell phone number.
I
honestly.
trust and I
talk
care
to
in her decisions
Right.
in life.
But I would never be like hanging out with Anita or talking to her all the time. Like
I love how the
barely
dude
talk to
that's
her.
in a relationship
But
is the
you-
one
'cause
that's
you know-
talking about it.
Oh, really?
Well,
'Cause
because
you know
I've had
I'm
a lot
not-
of relationship issues in the last.
Wait,
couple
by
years.
the way, hold on,
I
Kevin.
thought it was supposed to be a conversation.
No, I get it.
Well,
this is so funny.
You
I'm
can
sorry.
join in. We're talking about dating. Like what?
I
lost
honestly-
track.
Honestly, I would hang out with Anita. I think she's really cool. She's very supportive, not in a bad way.
Yeah.
I just think that's your girl is like that's a good girl.
She's an amazing
Yeah.
woman. Absolutely.
Elizabeth,
She supported me.
would you be okay
more
with a
than
man
once.
talking to another woman?
If we talked about it in the beginning, yes.
Okay, what if he's talking to her about and about?
If we
The things-
established in the beginning that he wants an open relationship, do what you want to do, boo boo.
Okay,
No,
so you
really?
say
It's not,
open
it's
relationship.
not open though.
Okay, so it's
Just
not
having-
open.
well,
They're
just
not
having-
talking
Let's say-
about that.
Okay, so then
Just
no.
have-
Why are you talking to another woman like that? Like if you have girlfriends, I really don't care because I'm secure in myself, and if you
There
want to
you
cheat
go.
on me, that's on you. But if you're talking to another woman sexually, no, boo boo, like bye.
So I have
Thank
kind
you,
of
next.
I have a little bit of a scenario here that I think I could bring up.
Hold on, you're
Um,
married.
I am married, absolutely. So I got this random text message out of the blue about 3-4 weeks ago. Like, hey, do you want to go have barbecue? I'm like, I don't know who.
It wasn't for you.
It was not meant for me, but it was sent to me, and it was, hey, do you want to go have barbecue? I'm like, I don't know who this is, but I would probably eat barbecue. Like,
You're like, I'll do some barbecue.
yeah, whatever.
Yeah.
So anyway, it ended up being this gal in California that apparently was trying to text her friend, supposedly. And who
Oh,
knows?
this is a different spin than I,
mean,
thought
who
you were
knows?
going to do.
Who knows? Maybe I was being catfish. I don't know. Maybe they got my number from some, I have no fucking idea. But anyway, this went on for about I don't know, probably about an hour texting.
It's a
back and forth.
scam.
Yeah, exactly. But it never got anywhere. It was like she lived down in California. She was a jewelry artist or whatever.
It's a
Blah, blah,
scam.
blah. Listen here, hold on. It never got anywhere. She never asked me for
I
anything.
forgot your name, or I would have yelled at you. I'm sorry.
She never asked me for any information.
Jim?
Jim, be quiet.
Anything like that. It was just silly banter back and
That's
forth
fantastic. We've been on the
you know,
podcast for the last 2
texting-
hours, and you don't
about
know my
texting the
name.
wrong person, all this stuff. Well, I instantly, when I got home that night, told Anita about it. I'm like, this is a weird text message I got. And I told her about the whole thing. She's like, oh, that's kind of funny. And that was it.
See,
It's a
and
scam.
where I'm
I'm
from
sure it
is
was.
if I got a
But
message,
like I said, there was no.
It's because his girl is secure, and he makes her feel secure.
she's secure in our
see,
relationship.
there it is, secure. I get the insecurity thing and being secure and blah blah blah, but hey, you don't know 100% she's secure. She could just put on that false front. Not saying she was, but
She
just
took
saying,
care of
lot
your
people
ass
do
for a
that.
long time.
My point
And we
is,
talk a lot.
if I got a text about a barbecue, then my first thing would be, who is this? And then she said, it's Jamie, whatever. I was like, oh yeah, you got the wrong. I would be like, you got the wrong number. I wouldn't be going back and forth talking to her.
Right. As you
I would
shouldn't.
feel bad. I would feel guilty doing it. I'm never going to meet the girl. If I'm in a relationship, why the fuck do I need to talk to her?
But I get those texts
I have
all
no
the
reason
time.
for it.
It's spam.
But
Oh,
you,
I'm
I
sure
just
it is.
delete,
Like I said,
delete,
I
I
delete.
get the spam thing.
There
But
was-
if it's a
there
real
was no-
girl, I'm not.
No, but
I'm not
you
holding a
get that.
conversation with
Hey,
another
we're
female when
we're
I
doing
have
a
a girlfriend.
barbecue.
That's
We're doing
disrespectful
whatever.
In my opinion. That's my opinion.
Delete.
Whether my girlfriend feels that way
Delete.
or not, I feel that way, and I expect her to feel the same way. Not have these kind of
But see,
conversations with other
that's
men.
part of the problem, I think. That right there.
The prob-
No, hold on. I think that's part of the issue. Is your expectation to have another person to feel the same way that you
Right,
do.
and the right
People
girl
are-
is going to have the same
Yeah,
expectations as I
maybe.
do, and that's my whole point.
That's okay, maybe. But you can't expect somebody to just do something because that's the way you feel. And you can't get mad at somebody that doesn't do something the way that you would have done something.
I'm not saying
I have
to
a
get-
question.
I'm not saying to
I
get
know.
mad at her. I'm just saying I would hope that she would be like, "Hey,
I have a
sorry,
completely
boyfriend,
separate question.
What's your
Whatever. I don't know
question?
who you are. I don't care
My
about this
my
conversation.
question is, should it be illegal to burn the American flag in the United
Yes.
States?
Yes, absolutely.
Yes.
100%.
It's not though. It's legal. You can do it.
Because it's free speech.
Yeah, freedom
Free
of speech.
speech.
Yep.
It's illegal in a lot of other
I feel like
countries.
it's disrespectful because
Yes, absolutely. Well, disrespect.
You're not even supposed to let it touch the ground ever.
You're supposed to, yeah, 100%.
There's actually when you retire a flag, there's a whole like way you have to fold it and
There's a
everything
whole
you do.
process.
but it's legal right now to burn it.
Yeah, because of all the stupid woke fucking liberal.
Here's
no,
another
because of
thing.
the
Here's
fucking
another
Bill of
question.
Rights Is
When-
why
Oh,
it's
word.
free to.
I had to
There's
run
no
some.
true American who gives a fuck is going to burn the American flag unless you're.
But that's
psycho
why it's
fucking
legal, and that's
deranged
why we're
idiot.
America. Because they
But
ha- you
but we're
have the,
but we're running away from it very quickly.
well, we were. I think we're coming a little
It's
closer.
still prevalent.
still
I
think-
say if you're gonna burn the American flag, get the fuck out and go to a different fucking country.
I
Sure, you
also-
say
I
that,
also
but it
think
doesn't.
that-
it doesn't-
If I had the fucking power to do it, I'd fucking do it.
I also
Sure,
think that
but
it
you
should
don't.
be illegal if
You're
you're
right.
in
I
the,
don't. I'm
if
just
you
saying.
are in this country, it should be illegal for you to fly another country's flag
I
on
agree.
your property
100%.
I don't care about that, but what I have a problem with is these
without flying.
I have
your
another question.
people.
I have another
hang
question.
on, I'm talking. People leave
Go ahead.
their countries, because they want the freedom in America, but yet then they fly their flag. It's like, well, why the fuck did you leave it if you love it so
Exactly.
much? Like,
That's what I mean.
that's so I get that.
Very true.
What's your question?
I have another question because we were talking about American flags. What do y'all think about teaching kids about transgender
I think it's
shit
bullshit.
in school
It's
and,
not-
and hanging the pride flag in the schools
think it's fucking
instead
bullshit.
of the American
It's
flags?
bullshit.
What do you guys think?
Bullshit.
It should never happen, and that's fucking part of the problem.
All I can say is if my kid's gonna be gay, she's gonna come and tell me. She's not gonna be indoctrinated by it.
right,
she's gonna tell me.
She can
They
be
should not be
gay.
teaching
She can
this
be
shit.
gay under the American flag.
Yep.
Yeah, like
That's
don't.
that's her
don't-
right.
I
It's-
think
she's
that
free.
you shouldn't enforce it in my child. You shouldn't teach it. My child is gonna learn by herself.
Yep.
At the
I
end
don't.
of the day,
you-
if she's
you-
true gay, she will come to me and tell me. And as a parent, I need to make sure she's more than like she feels safe to tell me.
and I don't
Yeah.
think people like
You're asking the question if you're born to it or not. Are you born gay or not?
I think you are. If you're gay, I think you're gay.
what. How do you feel about religion in your kids and teaching them about religion and shit?
As a parent, you can. If you want to teach your kid about Jesus and God, then that's you on as a parent. And then once they're 18, they can literally do whatever the fuck they want because
I
they're
think
18.
Your question is, should God be in schools?
I don't think God should be in schools, but yeah, if you want to go.
Ooh,
that route.
Do you not-
that wasn't the question.
No, it wasn't the question, but well, kind of.
Well, okay, it
But-
is.
This
I don't
country
have-
is.
if
this
I had a
country is-
kid, I
this
would
country
not
is
being
grounded on
raised
God.
I
Christian.
don't think you need any.
I
alcohol,
think
thank
it
you.
fucked with.
Oh,
I think
know
it
I
made
do.
me believe
I
in
do.
things that I
Trust
shouldn't
me, I
have
do.
believed in. I'm not necessarily. I don't know what I believe anymore. I believe in the universe.
I think
I believe
in
there's higher
schools,
powers, but
teachers should just teach what they need
I
to
don't
teach.
think God is
Reading, writing, or
be
arithmetic.
forced down people's throats
And
and
life
religion and all this
skills.
Yeah.
bullshit.
I think that's what they need to stick to.
And you know what?
and
They should be teaching investing. They should be teaching stocks and bonds
life
and
skills.
investing.
Life
Yes,
skills,
absolutely.
100%,
Absolutely.
because that-
Cursive.
life skills.
Cursive-
But they
Fuck,
should
cursive's
how
not-
the
part of
fuck
it.
are
They
people
sh-
signing their names
That's
anymore?
what I'm saying.
Cursive's
Are they
part of
printing
it.
it? Are they printing their
Well,
names
this
now
goes
because they
back
don't
to
learn
the whole
cursive?
thing that we were talking about earlier about they're training us to be reliant on the government or reliant on
They're
some
getting rid of
entity
cash.
to take care of us.
Yeah, which is stupid. I go into a place. We don't take cash. All right. Well, it's legal tender as far as I know.
But no pennies.
Stop, baby.
Our pennies
But-
out now.
Pennies.
Anyway,
are-
I
yeah,
think we-
which they should be. It costs way too much money to make
Just
them.
to end the first conversation, I think there's a fine line. If you want to date, you should know what you want and expect, and your morals and what you expect should align with the person you're dating. If you don't, then maybe that's not the right
No,
person.
100%.
I think that's
You
true.
know, and I'm just so sick of people throwing out you're insecure, and when you're not, it's just that's what I want.
Maybe it's
out
the
of
scenarios
somebody,
you push
know?
out there. That's why people keep saying that.
I
Well,
do.
no,
I think-
because everybody's just now indoctrinated to say, well, if you don't like that's because you're insecure.
That's-
Well, you don't trust your woman. You're insecure. You're this.
If you don't trust your woman, that means she's giving you a reason to not trust her.
right? But I'm just saying, if I don't want my girl having a dating app, doesn't mean I'm secure. It's just that
Or
I
you
don't
have
wanna
trust
have a dating
issues
app.
from your past relationship.
That's
Well,
it.
everybody I think will
Which
because everybody's been
leads
through
to-
that
And if you
shit,
do have
but
past, if you
leads
do
to
have,
insecurity.
you have to be
Test.
brave
That-
enough. You have to be smart
you
enough
have
to know
to be
not every
healed
woman's the
before you
same,
get in another
know?
relationship.
Like
Don't bring.
like
Is it fair to bring your trust issues and all this other shit in
No,
your next
not at all.
Right. So you should be getting over it before you invest your time in somebody else.
you should, but it's not like there's still going to be triggers that going to bring you back to that
Exactly.
point.
That's why you communicate with your partner. This is what
Correct,
happened in my
but-
past relationship. I'm sorry if this shit happened.
like
Like
Eric,
loud noises
I
because
never,
my baby daddy was abusive, so loud noises
Right.
trigger me. Yes, I will say that to
Right.
my next man, and he'll be like, okay, well, if you can't deal with it, then that's fine. That's on him. Bye.
Correct. And
Next
right.
man.
Next. Have you ever been married?
No.
My point is, like,
Because I only
Erica,
wanna get married
trusted
once.
Erica. I never doubted
As
her
much as I can
her
try.
Whatever.
I was
The
married
whole
once.
her
I know.
ex coming over and
Me
walking
too.
in was never about trust. It was more about, I guess, hey, he doesn't live. You don't live here by yourself
Well,
anymore.
That
know.
lies on the boundaries, right?
right.
That plays
yeah.
in the boundaries.
And
of
that's
life.
that was my whole thing.
And
Or
that- those are
him
your
bringing her
those are
gifts,
your
like
boundaries
it's
in
just
the-
it's
your-
inappropriate for him to bring you gifts anyway.
And
You're in a
your
relationship,
boundaries
right?
mean that you weren't going to accept this other man
Right.
walking in your. And I.
But it
totally-
wasn't insecurity, which a lot of people. Oh, you're
Well, no,
just
that wasn't
insecure.
insecure. That was a boundary that she crossed.
Correct. What she had no problem was telling him, "Don't
And-
do it anymore."
Right,
but,
and then
you know.
he stopped. So
Right.
problem solved.
Now
That's
she
not
said,
about
if
insecurity.
she's
that's-
like too fucking bad, it's my house. I'd be like, well, I'm getting the fuck out and have fun paying the
There
fucking
you go.
mortgage.
That's what. Yeah.
Mhm.
Well, and that's a boundary that you set for yourself.
100%.
Love you, Erica. I didn't mean. to
No, I
sound
mean
like an
that's a
asshole.
boundary you set for yourself, and you stuck to
Right.
it.
Yep.
And it, you
Oh, anyway,
worked-
so,
you
and I
worked
do
through
have
it.
boundaries, and I have certain things I want expect out of a woman, and you know, I expect her to be barefoot in the fucking kitchen, cooking me fucking breakfast every goddamn
Cook
morning.
me a sandwich, bitch.
Okay.
Sorry, I had to
Good
say
luck,
that.
good luck with that.
Intrusive thoughts come out.
And if
sometimes.
she's sick, I'll go to her and I'll pick her up and carry her to the kitchen and have her cook breakfast.
Aw, at least you carried her.
Aw.
Record
All right.
that.
All right, I'm
Put her
going
in
to
a
bed.
wheelchair.
I'm going to bed, boys. and
No.
All right,
Wait,
Kevin
where?
has to
At
go.
home or here?
girls. Home.
How about
Oh,
you take
shit.
a shot before you go?
No,
Please?
that's a bad influence.
Please?
Just take a shot before you crash out here.
Yeah, why don't you just take another shot, dude?
Because if I
I'll take a shot
if
with
I take
you.
a shot, I might crash on the way home.
Just
Nita
crash
won't
here.
Well,
let
that's
him
why you don't
stay.
crash on the way home.
You can sleep here if you want.
I know.
Says the guy that never wants to crash at anybody else's
There's
house.
no, I've crashed at his house.
It's
before.
okay. I don't like crashing at people's houses.
Yeah,
either.
he's actually never crashed
like
at
to go
mine. He's
home and
always
sleep in my own
he'll
bed.
drive home.
I just
fucking
clean my
blacked out
sheets
from
too,
my house,
so they're
but-
nice and cleaned.
Yeah, but he fell
Oh.
off my porch.
I'll drive blackout.
And he ran around my.
No, that's the
backyard.
deal. I'll drive blackout unless you stop me, which you
And he-
did.
No,
he ran
unless
around my
Anita
backyard
stops you.
shirtless, too. It's kind of funny.
I'll drive blackout unless Anita stops me, which
He
she
was
did.
like, Nita's like, oh, let's
That's
go
why I
to,
love Anita. Your wife is.
he was like, let's go to
Yeah.
bed.
She's next
Jim.
level.
She,
Yeah.
Jim's like, all right.
I don't mean that in a bad way.
Then
No,
realize
That's a
she
good
is-
girl.
She is a very
that
authentic.
happen?
That's a
person,
good
for
girl.
sure.
You know that. I told you
just
that.
texted her and told her I'm still hanging out. She's like, okay, have fun.
Yeah.
I mean, it's amazing. Like,
Is she
Record
gonna
that.
come on?
huh?
You got to
Is she
record
gonna come
that.
on?
What's
Maybe.
going? Oh, what the fuck? Record
I think
that.
now that you've done it, you'll be more interested in doing it
I
again.
think happy relationships are so cute. That's
I think everybody
I
has.
mean, it's not always fucking.
well, no, it's
rainbows
not a
and-
fantasy land. I know
No,
that.
absolutely. I mean, it's a lot of work, and
Ew, delete that.
I think your relationship is a fucking battle.
it is absolutely a battle. And sometimes you feel like you're living in a battle zone.
I listen to you. I've known you for 6 or 7 years,
Love
whatever.
is a battle.
It's
But I
really been-
listen to what you're saying. You're not on the easy street.
No, hell no.
You're in a fucking battle.
Being in any kind of relationship that's worth a fuck.
Yeah.
Is not going to be easy. And
Yeah,
I was
you're
total- I
you're
was
fighting
total-
for your fucking relationship
I was
life.
100% wrong about a relationship before I got married.
Yeah, that's the
Because
truth.
I thought that a relationship shouldn't be hard.
It's
But
the hardest
but
thing
if it's
ever.
Not, if it's not hard, then it's not worth fighting. I've learned that over time. It's just not. Because if it was easy and everything was peachy fucking keen, it would get boring. Everybody like whatever. You know, but
Yeah.
it is a battle. Absolutely.
Yeah.
We've been married 8 years this year. It's been a
Hey,
lot
the
of fun.
49ers won.
We've had a lot of ups and downs. I mean, I'll be the first one to tell you. 6 months ago, we were on the verge of fucking divorce. It was scary. That was about the time I realized I was having a nervous breakdown as well.
You got to come up to the mic.
It took a lot of work, a lot of internal work, a lot of internal struggles, a lot of internal changes that I had to make about myself, and realize that she is what I've always thought she was. She's amazing. She really is.
She's worth fighting for.
Absolutely, yes, 100%.
I mean, I could have told you that after one interaction, but whatever. You didn't ask me.
Well, it's really easy to take somebody for granted.
Mhm.
It really is.
Literally, if you guys didn't put me up that night, I'd be dead. There's no way.
You probably would have been,
There's no way.
and we would never let that happen.
Or I might not have made it out of your driveway. I would just been
Yeah.
probably in the ditch.
Yeah,
like,
probably in the ditch or on the other side of the
hopefully
highway.
sleeping in the ditch, not dead.
Yeah,
If I would have got on I-5 that night,
scary
yeah, it's
stuff.
done.
should not be
But
done.
you at least have soup to eat.
No, he wouldn't have. It would have been
hey,
spilled all
by
over
the way,
car.
Niners 30,
I just said Niners won.
So they're Super Bowl bound.
Yep.
They just won a preseason
Super Bowl
game, so
bound.
they're ready to go.
Hey, they got Robert Saleh back. The defense is going to be
That guy's legit. He was head coaching for who? For the Jets
Jets.
for 3 years.
Aaron
4 years?
Rodgers.
He was
Years,
head
was it?
coaching, and now he's
Yeah.
playing.
Aaron Rodgers is a little bitch.
Saleh was head coach.
Aaron
Jets.
Rodgers, a little bitch, got him fired.
But he was was he your guys' defensive, right?
Yeah, he was our
He's
defense
good.
on our
He's
Super
good.
Bowl runs.
So is he running your team now, or is he defense?
Defense.
Oh, okay, good. That could be good. He's a hard ass.
I'm happy.
Enough about sports.
Not enough sports. My algorithm said sports and Marvel and stuff.
All right, so
Hot
are we
topics.
shutting this thing down?
So you guys need to watch Marvel movies. We can
It's
talk Marvel.
10:20. It's way
don't do
past my
Marvel.
bedtime.
What
Alright.
what's the latest Marvel movie?
The last one that came out, I
Is
believe.
Deadpool Marvel.
No,
I
it
think
was
there's one after that.
Captain America and the Winter Soldier, or Captain America.
What is
whatever.
Deadpool?
You probably haven't
The
seen the new
second
Captain
Deadpool?
America one with the Red Hulk.
The second
Captain
Deadpool?
America looks dumb.
Deadpool versus Wolverine.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that
that
was
one.
that came out. That
Oh,
was a
maybe
that
that
was a
is the
hit, but
earliest one.
that's more of a Sony Marvel.
Oh, is it?
Yeah,
It is
because
Marvel,
Sony
though?
has no. It's kind of Marvel. It's more Sony and Fox, but Marvel still has some rights in there. But
They talk about it in the
because
movie.
Sony owns the rights still too.
They
Or
make
not,
fun of
not
it in the
Sony,
movie.
I think so.
Fox, I believe, owns the rights.
I
to,
thought it
like,
was a pretty good movie.
It was, and it was a big one. But I know they come out new Spider-Man. I know the Captain America newest one with Red Hawk sucked, and I know all their Disney Plus shit sucks. They just did the
Did you
run.
say there's a Red Hulk?
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, there is so Harrison Ford, okay, you've seen Captain America Civil War,
I think so. Yeah.
one where they all fight at the airport.
Yeah.
Okay, so was it John Hurt, I think his name, who passed away? He was Captain Ross. Anyway, he was in, okay, have you seen The Incredible Hulk with Edward Norton?
Yeah.
Okay. The dad, the general of the daughter,
Mm-hmm.
whatever her name is, that he was in. He's supposed to be the Red Hulk, but he passed away, so Harrison Ford is the Red Hulk. in
Oh,
it.
right.
Spoiler alert, but anyway, it wasn't that good of a movie.
All right, let's wrap
Right.
this up.
All right, well, we're going to wrap it up. Elizabeth, thank you for joining. I hope you can join again.
Mhm.
It was fun. Kevin, you too. Let me get a need
Aw.
on.
Yeah. We'll give her a shot.
Jim,
It
you're,
was actually
you're
really fun.
replaceable, so.
Let's go. Let's go.
It was really fun.
Yeah, it was. I told you guys, it's a lot different than what you expect. Once you start going, it's just like we're talking. So,
We'll see what it sounds like on the readback.
I'll hit you guys up. If you can't do it, you can't do it. But I'll keep hitting you guys up if you want to do it. 'Cause
Yeah, keep sending.
I try to
have
do
no
them
life.
weekly or at least every other week,
Keep
I'm
sending
on
invites
vacation
out.
Friday
I'll,
through the-
I'll,
all the week. So
I'll
I
say
want to at
yes
least get
one
one
of these
in.
days, for
So
sure.
I don't know what you have with your BGs, but
Tell me the days.
well, last time I did, you said yes. And then
What's
you
it?
had to.
No, that's bullshit. You said that. I didn't.
Well, drunk Jim said yes.
That's
So-
Yeah,
that
take
would have
what
had to been
Drunk Jim
blackout
says.
Jim because my calendar is
I
pretty
was gonna say
straight.
you can't take what Drunk Jim says seriously. It's
Yeah.
not the same.
I know. So, but we'll figure it out.
Oh,
It's
big John.
contagious.
Yeah, we'll figure it out. We'll do it some more.
Sweet.
What's it
I'm
called
trying to
now?
get
All in?
I'm trying to get
Aw.
Troy on, but I don't know if he'll ever
Wait,
make one.
wait, what? What'd you say?
Aw.
Oh, it's not the same.
Aw.
Not the same.
All right, let's go.
Let's go.
Ew.
Let's go.
All right. Well,
Bye.
Bye-bye.
Later,
like
peace.
and subscribe, please.
www.
Your mom.
Unfiltered among friends, yourmom.com.
Like and subscribe.